Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. Sorry we're running a couple minutes late. We had a couple of substitutions to get through real quick. But, as always, we're going to start off with a recap. So looking at our journal for last week's session, our heroes conclude their business with Captain Zord very quickly, thinking that they should return when they have further time to check out on their suspicions. Headed home, they briefly consider entering the City of the Dead before Dopey helps them to reconsider. Very easily avoiding disaster, I think. Upon returning home, they discover a note from Gwen concerning the day, some leftovers, and a couple of halfling new hires that immediately arise the suspicions of the party. However, with no way to back up their concerns, they keep them under a close watch, not to mention crushing their hands with physical might, in at least one case. As it happens, they turn out to be hard workers, if not, on at least one occasion, a tad bit clumsy. The party rests for the evening before the next morning Dopey awakes, rather early, and hears whispering on the other side of the tavern wall, and when he sneaks out, he catches a glimpse of two hooded figures who are speaking hushed in halfling about something or another about a job and how they're going to do it. But, for maybe the first time ever, he is not as stealthy as he might believe, and they spot him and make good their escape. Shortly after, he takes the opportunity to do some early morning shopping and buys a lovely pair of purple earrings for Gwendolyn, who is busy making everybody breakfast later that day, and he sneaks them into her pocket. Shortly after breakfast, they're visited again by Rainier Neverember, who informs them about the cloaked figure that they all know is suspected of taking the Stone of Galore off of the dead gnome post-fireball and fleeing the scene. Turns out Harper agents saw him fleeing the scene and followed him and saw him enter Grolhund Villa. So the party then heads out to the villa, investigates it during the day, but decides, given that the streets are quite busy, that it's maybe a bit too early to try and sneak their way in. So they come back later at night, having kind of thoroughly planned out what they're going to do, and break in via the carriage house, easily picking the lock and getting to talk with a lovely horse inside, which of course makes a ton of noise, waking up the stable boy, which they put to sleep using mind control, like you do. Following that, they make their way through the yard back to the main house, but unfortunately not all of them are as stealthy as they think they are, and arouse the groundskeeper and his dogs, who have been transformed into shades by necromantic magic. In an encounter that was way harder than it seemed like it would be. They almost died multiple times, were brought back to life multiple times, and spent most of their spells, but ultimately killed them. So, given that, they have explored this much of Grolhund Villa. One room. So, here's hoping there's no more combat, guys, but otherwise, everybody, welcome back to the show. Thanks for hanging out. I'll turn it over to you guys. You guys are kind of chilling in the middle of the yard right now, as well as our new character, Sally, not to put you on the spot, but I will let you introduce yourself as Derry. You are taking the place of Shul. You have always been there. You know everything that's going on, even though you don't. But just go with it. We'll figure it out. Suddenly, the warlock became a dragonborn paladin.
I mean, he was a young T, so it's not that big of a jump. He was
really
just holding.
That's true.
Just scared.
Hey, Palmer, I don't control my character.
Mike, if you're going to have your webcam on, do you think that maybe you could be in it?
I want to see.
Yeah, I want to just take a look up that nose. Perfect.
There we go.
My
That
fucking
gold up there.
favorite. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. It's in a stupid spot on my laptop, so that's usually why I keep it off, because...
It's all good. We just want to see your pretty
center
face,
this.
that's all.
Palmer, we don't
give you a little homie. Sometimes you gotta kiss the homies goodnight, you know?
What'd you say, Doc?
Be like that.
we don't have control over characters.
You don't have
Speak
control
for
over
yourself,
like, no
peasant.
one does?
I
Oh, Let me check and see what's going on there. Hold on.
He deleted Dopey. Goodbye, my friend.
Nobody has control of that character right now.
What are you talking about? I'm moving around.
I do.
No,
Cruising, Doug.
that character. The articles are important, gentlemen.
I'm on the other side of the courtyard.
There you go. Yeah, keep doing that. Tarask.
Where the hell did I go?
You're right there, you dummy.
It's not like it was going to be much of a
somebody
fight
was
before,
on
but
top
now
of
it's
my
around.
person.
We're all squeezing.
I just love how you're all just randomly flying across the screen right now. This is my favorite
Yeah,
thing
just trying
in
to
the
get
entire
over
world.
here.
So, now that, Dopey
This
has
is
seen
the
that all of
content.
his friends have survived this combat encounter, he's gonna head back into this area and keep looking around.
Okay. So G5. I should probably get to the spot in the book that I need to be.
I'm gonna peek my head in this way and make sure that this guy's still sleeping.
So you're gonna open the door?
I didn't think the door got closed. Never mind.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
Yep.
So you guys go into G5. Cool. Let me read that description for you real quick.
Yeah, samesies, by the way. Just not going to stand out here alone with the shades.
So as
No longer.
As I explained to you guys last week, this is to Dopey and Kaz that made it into the room. This is an unlocked wooden door leads from the yard to the mansion's kitchen, which is stocked with cookware and utensils. And there's a large fireplace, which at this point in the evening, there's light emanating it, but it's from the light of the still hot coals. There's not a fire raging in that fireplace at the moment, so it's kind of dim in there.
Okay. I gave Dodagor or Nick. I used the charm of restoration on you, right? I
You
gave you back
used-
your strength. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm beefy.
You used
Okay.
4 charges of 6 to cast greater restoration on him. You still
Yep.
have 1 lesser restoration that you could use for 2 charges.
Yeah, but lesser res does nothing for.
It just cures 1 status effect, basically, or all
Yeah.
status effects, basically.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Not for strength, unfortunately. Okay. So you guys also see 2 more doors here and here. Is there
Dopey's
anything-
gonna check this door, see if it's locked.
That door to G6. It is not.
Alright, he's gonna, as quietly as possible, open that door and look inside.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth for me.
26.
I think you're pretty stealthy.
Jesus Christ.
Thank Christ.
He turns into a shade.
You find a pantry lined with shelves containing dry foodstuffs, spices, folded tablecloths, jars of preserves, casks of fresh water, ale, and wine are also here.
Clearly,
You
the
also
dog was
find
looking
2 servants dead, lying in pools of their own blood.
Alright, Dopey's gonna go in and rifle through their pockets.
Okay. So these appear to you. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Natural 20, 22.
Man, you know without a doubt that these are servants.
Hey, real quick, before we go anywhere else, so can someone take like my rope and and my rations and all of these heavy gold bars? I can't walk right now.
So how
don't
long is a
think
short
so.
rest?
Sounds like a you problem.
Short
Wait,
rest
no,
is
didn't
what,
we
30
decide
minutes?
Didn't we decide that you weren't carrying those out? I don't think you have those because you can't fucking walk with them.
I could. No, I could before I have a 2 strength.
That's true. Now that he's has strength sapped,
All right, I
can't
mean, I'll
carry
throw them
shit.
in my backpack. Shit.
I'll take a couple.
I'll
And then
help out.
And then I need someone to carry my rations, my rope, my bedroll, my extra clothes.
It's like, I told you were encumbered, you bitch. When you
No,
said
no.
you weren't, I made you.
Yeah, now I am. That I have a. Oh, so D&D Beyond won't let me go down any farther. I'm at a 2 strength, not a 3, but it won't let me set 2 as my strength.
Set an override.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
definitely ways to do it.
I've got it, and I hit 2, and it just resets it to 3.
Okay, well, you know it's 2, so,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, do you have a?
just continue to be honest and don't fly
Oh.
around or turn into a bird when you can't, and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys see that part of the video? Because that was my favorite.
So, Wes, how many gold bars did you actually have?
It was
4. No,
4.
It was like
No.
20.
It was
It was
20
4 bags
pounds.
of like.
Do you want me to just read it to you guys again? I'll just
That'd
read
be
it
sweet.
to you guys.
Yes, please.
Okay, so let me see.
Just trying to be like I took.
4 5-pound gold bars worth 250 gold each. So a total of 1,000 gold.
That ain't no chump change.
You
Tasty.
can basically buy out Melanor Fellbranch as your silent partner.
with stolen
Hey,
money.
thanks for the startup. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Thanks for the loan.
So you guys find 2 fucking dead bodies in a pantry in this house.
Well, I hope they're not fucking.
Well,
dead.
he did.
That would be
I'm
weird.
still kind of just standing right here because I'm not particularly quiet, so
I'll-
I'm cool with just not moving.
What's your health right now, Wes? Because I have it at 2.
My health is at an 8.
Okay. Just want to make sure that that's
Is
up to date.
anybody else really badly beaten up?
Oh, hey Wes.
I'm at max health.
Cure wounds.
Wait, before you do that, does anybody have any potions? Because I'm pretty
Nope.
sure you guys bought
Because
potions
we haven't.
from...
No, I just got this wizard weed. I wanted to go there before we left, but then there was that weird encounter with the chick who wanted my meat, and then we just came here, and I was trying to go buy potions, but
Oh, are you
Boner
talking
Garage.
about Boner Garage?
yeah, Boner Garage was distracting me.
Okay. My
I
favorite.
forgot that we made her name in canon.
Oh, yeah.
So I will
Okay.
cast Cure Wounds on Wes for 1d8. 1 second.
Okay. Well, I still have 3 first level spots available that I can cast. That's why I'm just making sure nobody else is beat up too.
I mean, I'm beat up, but I can fight.
You can also health drain too, right? So if you just like boop somebody as they go down.
Yeah. If I boot people while they're falling.
Okay. Well, Nick, this one is to you. Heal 11 points, and I'll take those 10 from Mike. Thank you.
Word.
All right, go make sure you guys update your HP.
Everybody
and roll
healed
something.
for max. That's cute.
All right.
I'm maxed out right now.
So
I never
everybody
got
give
hit,
me perception checks real quick.
Yeah. Okay, sneaky man.
You said perception?
Yeah. Ooh.
11.
Fuck
Up
you
arrow.
and your fucking 1.
As if I fucking was able to do shit.
That's my
And then
second
it just,
one this
and it
game.
just brought up lay nude again.
Sally, do you know how to roll? Do you know how to roll and stuff on here?
On the left side there's a dice.
Yep, and
You
then
can do
hit
that, yeah.
advanced dice roller, and you can type in like one or however many the die that you need plus your whatever modifier.
Okay.
15 for me for that one.
A balmy 5.
So Wes, I'm gonna whisper you real quick.
Okay.
Ooh. Secrets in class? It's always so awkward when you're just hanging out with the boys at somebody else's house and God starts whispering to you.
Or when you're on a hike and it's like 130 out and you're like, fuck, and then you start to hear God say, like, come to me. I think Doc has been there too.
Yep.
Oh, I got heat stroke when I was in freaking Asia and I passed out.
Hey, Sally, your
Woke
perception is 1d20 minus 1.
Oh no.
Wisdom as a dump stat. That's what I'd do. I should probably read your character. It's like, what can you do? Hey, that's
Everything.
one good thing,
Yeah.
because he's got all his spells and anything, you know, if he's got some.
He's feeling fresh.
He's feeling good.
He has a full lay on hands pool.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Oh, motherfucker got sleep. Mm-hmm. One of the most useful spells next to grease.
I use it
Alright.
on myself because, insomnia.
Oh, are you for real? Is that your character problem? Tell me that that's for real.
That would
Oh my
be
God.
awesome.
That's now canon.
D&D ambient.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Just D&D things.
Alright, so, what do you guys do? You find 2 dead servants.
So
Wes?
Dopey's in here investigating these dead servants.
How were they
Okay.
killed?
I don't know yet.
Make a wisdom or a healing check to see how they
Hey, everybody, everybody,
Medicine plus 2.
everybody, listen. Shh. Does anybody else hear that?
You're what?
There's more fighting going on somewhere within, like, where we're at, like, in here.
Like in the building?
I can't tell if it's from the building or outside.
Well, it's probably not outside.
Wes,
Just fucking
you
out
were
there.
literally just fucking outside. And my message says it was within the villa. Jesus
Wow.
fucking Christ.
Well, your mistake for typing it to him. You need to do a private, separate call and verbally explain it to him. Because
Can't rely on him reading it. This is another one. This is an all-new video that's
This is
coming.
what happens when you try to play a high intelligence character as a low intelligence person.
Okay, Palmer, can I turn around and make a Goliath barbarian?
Maybe later. I don't know.
Can the other snaky...
By the end of
into a-
tonight, I suspect one of you will be permadead.
Oh, let it be me. I want to make a barbarian.
Jesus Christ! All right.
I already have another character ready to go. I'm just
well,
saying.
all I can see is my percentage in this bar going up and up, my dudes.
I also have another character role that I would like to play.
All right.
We can talk about that after game. I don't mind, but we'll see. All right.
How many
So,
times can we die before the module is over?
what do you guys want to do from?
It's a game within a game.
I'm gonna open this door.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Oh, Palmer, that medicine check was a 12.
Okay. Wes, hold that thought.
Okay.
So they are covered in stab wounds and bleeding from multiple holes. What looks like either dirks or daggers.
Oh, so they got Caesared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. Good thing I did put my sword away, boys.
Scissored and
It
holes.
was Colonel Mustard in the pantry with a lead pipe.
He was stabbing them with a lead pipe. My man.
Oh,
It's a real sharp lead pipe.
Impressive.
16 on that stealth.
Okay. Good to know.
I kind of make my way in.
Okay. So as you make your way in, you see a laundry room. This is a place where servants wash clothing. It's got scrub buckets, wash basins, soap, mops, and chamber pots.
Okay. Hey guys. I kind of peek my head back around here. Come on.
Okay, dude.
Dopey's
Alright,
gonna
bro.
try this door, see if it's locked.
I'm gonna stick with
Okay.
Dopey so that the squishiest man here isn't alone.
I'm moving back this way when I see when I see no one coming to see if I can get some support.
Yeah, Kaz.
Wait. Where are Dopey and Dodagor?
You literally saw us walk into this room. We were all standing in G5 together, and then we were like, hey, let's check this out. And then we were discussing a body with the door still open.
Yeah, and then I moved and I called for support and no one fucking came.
No, you just told me there was fighting.
I was right behind you.
You just told me there was fighting
Exactly.
elsewhere.
No one.
Yeah,
You're right,
that
Kaz.
literally the majority of the party was with you, and you're like, nobody came with me.
So you open that.
So really, what he means is
3 out
my
of 5 were with
lightsaber
you.
man didn't come with me. So how am I supposed to defend myself?
Okay, so you try that door.
Where'd
Doc?
he go?
You said you tried that door. All right, so you
Oh
guys
no,
are
this is
over
how we
there.
get dead. He's already talking about killing the party, and we're just like, well, I guess we'll just continue by ourselves.
Yeah, let's just separate some more. It works so
All
good.
right,
in the
so-
backyard.
I'll take a room.
You find that. You open that door, Dopey.
Is it locked?
It's not locked.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
I'm
All right,
gonna
I guess I'm.
stealthily open the door. There's
Oh,
a
hey,
knife.
look, there's one
Roll a die. Okay, that's pretty good. Let me see what they roll. Not very good. Okay. So the door kind of eases open with a... And what is revealed to you is a large hall littered with corpses. Standing over these corpses are 2 brutes of human beings.
No, good news, guys. We didn't split the party too bad.
Jerry and Kaz, you guys are at the foot of some stairs, and all the way from the top to the bottom, blood has just been dripping and pooling down these stairs from a corpse that lays across the top.
Hey, I don't think this is healthy for him. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, go ahead and make a healing check.
It's a medicine check.
Yeah. That thing.
That's a -1 for you.
How do I put a -1 in this? It just says 1d20 plus. And
So
there's
you
You
can
can
either-
type into the chat /roll d20 -1 and it'll roll it.
If you press down on the arrow, it'll say plus -1.
Alright. Oh, okay, there we go.
Hmm.
Haha!
This person is not moving, but you're not quite sure if she's dead or unconscious. There is a lot of blood, though.
What do you want to do?
I guess I also come down and try and make a medicine check.
Is that down or up?
So going
Uh,
up, this staircase is going up.
Oh, it's
Okay,
going
just
up.
kidding. I go up the staircase.
He goes down the upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's a +1.
Bear with me here.
Oh, we teleported.
Oh.
Congratulations. It was actually a catapult, and you are now outside.
That fits pretty well with Kaz so far, if I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm being
honestly,
honest.
that's
I'm
about
just
right.
flying through the air.
That is about
frantically playing something on my loop.
believe I can fly.
I'm not a dragon fully yet. Don't do this.
I don't have wings. I
Okay.
was just Drake. I'm sorry.
You guys find yourselves at the top of a long hallway with doors on either end. Now, Dopey, what are you doing in the Great Hall here?
So, seeing all the dead bodies and the two people who are standing over the dead bodies, I'm going to relay that information back to Serantis and Dodagor.
Okay.
Understood.
So,
We need to
what do you
find
guys
out
want to do?
Where'd the guys go? We gotta go get them. I'm down to go fight these guys, but I'd rather not leave our friends elsewhere.
Oh, I was making a medicine check. That's what I was doing. No, hey.
Yeah, I guess we could go find out where they went.
Because my short halfling friend just told me the two dummy thick boys are standing over a bunch of bodies on.
Mike, you see slightly more blood than Sally does.
All right, cool.
You see slightly more. It's dripping down the
Well-
stairs, and he sees slightly more.
Where's it coming from?
From this dead body.
Guys,
So this
I think
dead
the stairs
body-
are bleeding. This is weird.
I should say.
He
that-
obviously
You're
slipped
saying
in the
that
blood on the
for
stairs
sure.
and
Sorry,
Alright,
we don't
passed
need
out.
that.
All right, let's check if they're still alive. Can you check pulse?
You both did. You have no idea.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Um,
either you or
they're dead.
Coleman.
They're dead.
I cast magical EpiPen. See if he's awake or not.
that will be an amazing spell to homebrew one day. Okay, you guys want to
do
investigate this upper
Everform
stairs
Stern
area?
So yeah, I guess we're just gonna start heading
I would say they're dead.
this way to go find out where the hell these other guys went. They're obviously not in this room, so let's. Oh, look, stairs. Hey, let's go upstairs.
Everybody going past that door, go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Which door?
The one that Dopey just went by.
This one.
Oh, okay, cool. I was looking where I was at on the map and not where they're at.
And you guys can move yourselves upstairs to where they're at if you like.
I will in just a moment.
Join us, friends!
Ooh. Mike, you were already upstairs.
Yeah. I said, yeah.
Okay, well, I have disadvantage and I got a 16 both times, so.
Man,
Yeah,
you
I'm not dead.
you're the luckiest stealthy person so far, so everybody looks like they're doing pretty good, and I guess Wes is just staying in G6.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have his lightsaber out?
he's just smashing those
No.
dead bodies up.
I'm coming with everybody.
Okay, go ahead and
He's
roll
running
stealth.
around cauterizing wounds, trying to be like I'm helping.
Yeah, cauterize them, please. Nothing like that burning bacon smell.
Well, Wes, give me that
This is the
stealth
door
roll.
right here, right?
19.
Yeah, this is a door. There's a door here by Dodagor, and there's a door by Serantis. 19 will do it. Alright, so you guys find
Oh,
yourselves.
good. Black circle on a black screen. That's super helpful.
Yeah, sorry. Suck my wing. That's why I said names. Okay, do you open that door?
So I move up to the door and check and see if it's locked.
Okay, G19. Gonna scroll down. Oh, it is not locked.
All right, I'm gonna.
So what are we here for again?
Gotta open that. It's a 20 himself.
We're here looking for a nimble right and a dude who stole a stone of great value.
Okay.
Who basically J-damped the block that we opened our tavern on.
Yeah.
Oh, we opened a tavern? Oh.
Yeah, we're welcome
you
to
are
City
a
of
part owner.
Waterdeep, dog.
Yeah, surprise!
You also own a tavern.
Yeah,
The door swings
recently
open.
inherited your share from a Yanti.
Awesome.
Cerantis' cousin, yeah. Okay, so the door swings open on a modest servants' quarters, and you see a bed, a dresser. No one's inside, but basically this is one of the largest of the chambers that house this villa's servants.
Ooh. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and search this chamber.
Go ahead and give me an investigate or perception.
Which one's better?
Well, I'm gonna go with him, obviously. It's my little buddy.
Okay.
I'm Master Blaster,
You're definitely getting a
and
perception.
he's the tiny dude on my shoulders.
It's an 18 for perception.
Okay. So you look, and there is. In this particular room, there's nothing to be found.
Fair enough.
Just have to make sure because G19 is actually 3 rooms. Okay.
So,
Okay.
Dopey looks at it and go, yeah, there's nothing in here, bro.
All right. Well, let's go smash some dummy thick boys. Well,
Well, we
actually, we
gotta-
should probably talk to him, but
We gotta make sure that all these guys over here know that there's dummy thick boys downstairs that need smashing.
hey, boys,
Can I
dummy
open
thick
this
boys
door?
downstairs need smashing.
Yeah.
Everybody roll perception.
21.
9.
Critical fail. I'm blind.
Okay. You fall down the stairs. I'm just kidding. Okay. Who was that? Doc. Doc, you hear from the door immediately adjacent to Derry, our paladin friend. Behind it, you hear, "Shh! I think I heard something. Shh!"
So, Dopey's gonna bob and weave his way through everybody's legs to get up to this door.
Oh,
And,
hello.
yeah, I'm standing between your legs. I'm like 2 feet tall. So,
He's
yeah.
allowed to share space.
So I'm going to, like, as I'm going past all these people, I'm gonna let them like, hey, there's somebody behind this door that hears us. Get ready to, like, do some shit.
Let's fucking get it.
And I'm gonna see if I can ease this door open as well.
Make an athletics or a strength check.
Surrender.
Said- oh, sorry, athletic,
out of
right?
the way so that I can start smashing the door.
athletic.
Do you need assistance?
RG20.
Could I perhaps offer you some
That's
strength?
13
In
for
this-
athletics.
Care for an egg in this trying time?
In time? Yeah. I'm important about my constituents. That's how Shul died.
What is it, a 13? 13
13 for
athletics?
strength for athletics.
So you push hard against this door, harder than most halflings probably could. You feel it kind of give a little bit before it being shoved back against the door frame.
I got it.
So I'm gonna look at my other beefy members of this party and be like, hey, yo, I am but a child and need you to kick the door open for me.
Or are you saying you need
No.
I need an adult.
Dadagor smash. I got a 6. Sorry, those shades really took out of me.
You should lead with
I
the
know- I
dice
know we put it back,
rolls.
but we didn't put it back, you know?
Alright, I think it might be time for Derry to make his debut here.
Oh, I tried opening it already.
Oh, you did? What'd you get?
Save his
I got a
eye.
13.
Oh.
What if we try at the same time?
What if one of
Say,
you guys gives the other advantage using the help action?
Here.
Possibly
I will
not the
help
one
you
with 2
blast
strength.
this door open, my friend.
Oh,
With advantage.
thank
I
you.
cast heat metal on the lock on the door so that on the hinges.
It's not locked.
and it
They're
falls
just
off.
holding it closed.
Okay, so
No, I don't do that. I'm not doing that.
I
That
know.
would be my last spell slot.
he rolled a 20. That's what I said okay for. So that's way
Oh,
more than
alright.
enough. You open this door, and as you blast it open, several people are blown back from the door itself as you stumble into this room that is filled to the brim with people. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Derry. Is it Derry or Dari or Dare I? Dare you? Okay, cool.
Hello.
Is that an 11?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So these are the servants for Grolhund Villa, and many of them are armed with like makeshift weapons of mops and brooms and various household goods. Like one's even got like a silver spoon, and she is very small and looking especially fierce. But they don't seem to be too much of a threat, but they are terrified.
Just gotta crack that MRE spoon. Everybody back out slowly.
Dopey's gonna run inside and be like, yo. Alright, chill. We're
Make
not here to hurt
a
you.
persuasion check.
God,
Wait, go ahead and finish what you're saying. Oh, I
We're
don't
not-
need to give you advantage.
25,
Never mind.
by the way.
Well, he
We're
says
not here to
you
hurt
are
you.
safe, and they're like, "Oh yes, we are."
And they immediately leave to go to the rest of the
Bursting
house.
in through the door.
No, technically, I did a tuck and roll through Gary's legs and then
It's
popped
like
up on
fucking
his
Cirque du Soleil up in this bitch.
head. Exactly.
By the way, are you a red dragonborn, Derry? I didn't read.
Copper.
Copper, so what's your breath weapon?
Acid.
Okay, cool. I was just
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you
we
burst
can
through the
do
door and
it.
just
Oh,
bleh all over people. That'd be fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna hurt
Whoops!
you. We've seen
Every
the
time
two
you
guys
say
who are
somebody
fucking
dies.
everybody
The
up.
vertigo
We're gonna
hit
go
me
take
as
care
soon
of
as
that
I
here
hit
shortly.
it.
Just stay in this room. You'll be fine.
Two men? There were dozens. There's fighting all over the compound.
Well, we've only
Really?
seen two so far.
Well, you should be warned. There's far more. The house guards are being accosted by the Zentarum.
What do the house guards look like?
So good.
So they tell you, they kind of show you, like one's got a pin on their breast, the Grolhund sigil. So they say that the guards themselves will have a breastplate that has this sigil emblazoned upon it, or be wearing colors that are found in the sigil itself, whereas Zentarum are typically recognizable by their winged black leather and their winged snake tattoos.
So, when I peeked through this door down here into G8, the guys who were standing over the bodies, did I see them wearing the house guard symbol or?
You did not.
Okay.
Well, let's go get him.
Let's do it. Escuti.
Okay.
By the way,
Close the door and stay safe.
Did you guys search this corpse, by the way?
Dopey
I
goes down and
upstairs.
searches the corpse.
well, we do now.
Yeah, Dopey now searches this corpse. Now that you mention it.
Okay. You find a ring of keys.
Awesome.
Is it fair?
Unfortunately, it doesn't fit halflings, so
Dopey's
you're
gonna
gonna
come
hand it
back
half to.
and try
It's
to-
not a ring. It's literally a keychain.
I know, I was being a joke.
I have little fingers.
Is it fair to say that it's been about 10 minutes since we fought the Shades?
Why do you ask?
Because Flameblade lasts up to 10 minutes, and I can evoke it again as a bonus action, but for 10 minutes.
I'd say it's pretty much done. Yeah, I'd say it's
Okay.
probably been about 10 minutes since the Shades, with you guys sneaking around and stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
Just
I'm gonna
making
check
sure.
the door, see if it's locked.
It is not.
Cool. I'm gonna open it and go inside.
All right. No stealth check for that, huh? Boom.
No, not this time. I got my whole party with me.
Okay. Nothing inside but a bed and a dresser.
All right,
Oh, cool. I want to take a nap.
let's go.
You all want to take a nap.
Look in the dresser.
I don't need to take a nap. I'm ready to fuck.
I don't even take a nap either. I'm good.
All right, so you guys all
You
head
don't
downstairs.
cast spells.
Just put
Well,
yourselves
let's-
back in
Yeah,
G7
I still
here.
got spells. I mean,
Maybe not right there.
Yeah, that's not where I meant to go.
I didn't.
I
Pulling
threw
a,
it way out to move it without having to scroll.
pulling a
It's like-
classic Kaz move there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, just huzzah!
Damn it.
That was one of my favorite clips from that fucking video. It's like, damn it. Zoomed in on him and everything. Okay, so you guys are in G7. What do you guys want to do?
So,
I say we go through that other door that we did
Yeah.
the first time.
yes, Dopey's gonna start moving back that way.
Okay.
And I didn't shut this door all the way when I left. I left it cracked so I could peek through.
Okay. Okay, so you peek through that door, and you see this.
Oh god, there's more of them. Oh,
There's less. I only
Oh,
see one
shit.
now.
Okay.
Hey, Serantis, do you want to keep up with the party? You're just gonna hang out in G7 like a punk bitch.
He's trying to. He's not even wearing his headphones right now, is he?
I know, that's
No,
why.
he's not.
I know. Hold on, I'm trying to plug them in because they're dying.
All this time.
Okay.
Can I move the rest of the party? Thanks.
Yeah, I'm coming.
So Dopey's gonna sneak into the room as best he can. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
a stealth check for that.
Go ahead.
It's a 15.
All right, roll with disadvantage on this one.
Ooh.
13.
Okay. Man, my guys can't see for shit.
You're telling me, bud.
So I'm
You're
in-
shorter than the table, so you're managing to sneak past this guy who's
Oh,
on the
cool.
opposite side
But
of
I'm
this
just
big
gonna
table.
go actually under the table and attack him from behind.
Oh shit!
I mean, I would have followed him in, so I'm just fucking walking in. What's
Everybody go ahead and roll initiative. Oh, wait. I need to probably add you guys to the turn order.
There's that too, guys. It's a 9 for initiative.
I fucking you and me both, dog. I'm 5, bro.
What the fuck?
Thank God for that sneak attack, huh?
Do I,
That's
would I
right,
get a
you-
surprise round for this?
Yeah, we'll give you a surprise round for that.
Cool.
I hope you fucking hamstring this guy.
Just cut his
Or-
Achilles heel and then run
Yeah.
back under the table.
I was about to say pet cemetery him and just slice his Achilles.
That is
Achilles.
Solid
such
reference.
a cringe part of that movie, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm just
every
like,
time I say
oh,
it,
no!
No, why?
Yeah, exactly.
just stab him in the neck like a gentleman.
So, Sally, for initiative, if you go over to the turn order that Palmer has up, if you like highlight over the number, you could actually change it. Click it, put your 3, and then hit enter. And then, Doc, we shouldn't have to explain this to you. You've been playing for a while.
Forgot to do it.
Wes is talking shit now, y'all. Watch out. This guy that couldn't figure out how many beds were in his house.
Dude, he didn't even know how the spells work. He's gotta go back and figure out what the fuck's going on. He's like, oh yeah, sorry, I can't do that. Hey, you know that Tarrasque?
Alright, is everybody in there?
Gotta
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
Takes
go
his
ahead
taxis on the Tarrasque.
and...
Alright.
Wow, damn. Wes is up first, but Dopey, you get a surprise round. Go ahead
Would
and
I have
roll.
advantage on these attacks?
Not advantage, but you will get your sneak attack. For sure.
if you hit.
It's a 15 to hit for a rapier attack. And
A
22 for
15.
dagger.
Both will hit.
Oh, nice.
That's rapier damage, dagger damage, and then sneak attack.
You get sneak attack on each of those.
Yes.
Jesus Christ!
So that is 8, 14, 20, 26 damage.
Okay. 26
I sprint
damage.
over and poke him as he falls.
Just,
I don't even get anything. I'm at full health.
I'm
Uh,
helping.
He takes your blows to the back and turns to face you. Serantis, it's your turn.
He pokes him.
3. So this is a kind of important question. Is his mouth open
What?
from being stabbed?
I mean,
Roll a d100.
His
Fuck.
mouth open. Top 10 questions to ask in a fist fight.
45.
No.
Okay. Well then in this case, this is up to DM interpretation because I've read it a bunch.
Oh, I love these from Wes.
With create water, it's within an open container. A body can be considered a container since we are made up of mostly water. Would you consider a person an open container?
So are you asking me if you could drown someone with create water?
Yes.
No.
his helmet would technically be considered an open container.
Yeah,
The
he
helmet,
put
yes.
10 gallons of water in
His
his helmet. And he'd be real
Body, no. Now,
Okay.
just keep in mind, that's a first level spell, and if you want anybody else in this game to be able to insta-drown you with the same first level spell,
Well,
I suggest that you don't ask questions like that and give DMs
So-
ideas. But no, I don't think you can drown him. I think
Let's create 10 gallons of water in an open space.
that and like you're creating 10 gallons of water, but it's at like faucet speed. So you're like
Okay.
turning on a tap, and out of your fingertips, it's just like making that water. So like he's gonna be like at the bubbler, just kind of like
Well,
Yeah.
the water.
annoyed,
He
not
missed,
drowning.
So he's just doing. He's casting anima right now.
So
You gotta
Okay.
get that.
I'll
Right
just
up in
stop.
there, if you know what I
I'll
mean.
stop using it as an offensive spell because you can destroy water too, and human body made of water. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we get it. You're a water
we
bender.
got it. But
Figure
no.
out your spells, cheat.
That's why I said it's up to DM interpretation because I read a lot of different things about it.
Dude, I could
Ten.
drown you right now, bro.
Hey,
If that's the
Tarantus,
rules.
are you able to get within 5 feet of this guy?
If I, hi Bubba, if I can go over the table.
Roll an acrobatics check. Disadvantage because the floor is slippery from all this blood.
Nice.
Can I waterbend the blood into a blade and attack him with it?
Adam, come here.
You slip and fall back in the space before you moved here,
Onto the body.
and you contract a blood-borne illness. I'm just kidding.
Congrats, you guys.
You're knocked
Got it.
prone. It's Adam time!
Aw.
Dude, I've seen Rookie of the Year. That just means that he's going to be a fucking amazing pitcher. Like, as soon as
Yeah.
that cast comes off, just you know, he's
So-
going to be great.
There's Adam with his broken or fractured arm.
Yeah, my daughter did that to him. Haha, strunk. Not really. It was an accident.
Okay. Well, I slip.
Yep.
Is it a bonus action to stand?
It's your
No,
move
it's after
action.
movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you're on the floor for this round, pal.
Okay.
Which
Can I
is
cast
great.
Can I cast laying down?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so at that point, our friendly other guy comes out from this room, having heard all the ruckus, and he is going to slap him up some halfling bitch. So this thug makes 2 attack rolls, and rolls a natural 1, of course.
Halfling luck.
I wish. Bitch is human.
No, what I mean is he's got halfling luck. That's why you're getting ones, dude.
Yeah, so he's got 1 hit on you. Does I think it's a hit. Is it a 12 hit? No, it doesn't.
12 does not hit.
Alright, so he misses with both, and he swings so hard that his mace gets stuck in the hardwood table and he's disarmed.
Nice.
Oh shit, I forgot. He's actually got advantage. You're fucked.
Takes these
You're
back
s-
to TM.
He doesn't get disarmed, but he doesn't hit you either, so... As long as he's adjacent to another friend that's not incapacitated, he gets advantage on attacks. But
He's
he misses.
not adjacent, though.
Not adjacent, as long as you're adjacent.
Okay. Gotcha.
So he does get flanking.
Basically. But flanking's not a thing in 5th edition because why? I don't know. Wizards of the Coast, hit me up. I want to understand.
No shit, that was wrong.
Reply to my DMs, like wizards.
Hit me up on Twitter. And also, Mark Rosewater, you're the man. Anyway.
Watch us on Twitch.
Gross. Okay, so that's his actions. Up next... Did I turn the thing off? I did. So that was Sarantis. Kaz, it is your go.
Cool. I need to read how this works. 'Cause what I want to do...
Should have known how that works.
I was reading...
You have the ability to read between
slow.
games, my lord.
I was
You're
was
just wasting
reading
more of
that.
his
I
time
just
giving
needed to
shit.
make sure that it worked the way... Okay, yeah, no, I have to hit him first, so that's what I wanted to double check. I'm gonna move... Hang on, shit. Just counting this. Here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give Dopey some Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. You have a D6 of Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Is that not a D8 yet at 3rd level? Or is that
Nope.
a 5th? Lame. Okay.
I think that's 4th or 5th.
Alright, is that it for you, Cass?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, Dopey, you are up again.
So, Dopey's again going to attack this guy once
Okay.
for a 21.
That will hit.
And that's going to be 7 points of damage.
Okay, so...
And he is going to disengage as a bonus action and move over here.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check for that.
I'm going under the table.
Under the table.
I understand.
There's blood.
He uses the blood as a slip and slide and just slides into the
away.
spot.
He goes to go under the table, slips on the blood, and just headbutts the table.
You guys,
Just keep your
you
mouth
guys are giving me
shut.
all the best ideas.
Dude, literally
13?
becomes
That'll
a
be
chair.
enough. You're familiar with the underneath of this table at this point, so. But your blows murder, death, kill this guy, and he is completely on the ground
Hell
in
yeah,
a pool
brother.
of his own blood. Okay.
Does that add blood to the ground?
1 moment, please.
There you go. I'll just keep doing this. And in 9d4 turns,
Does
it'll
that
be the
make
full
the
circle.
ground difficult terrain?
It doesn't make the ground necessarily difficult terrain. It just depends on what you try to do on it. Okay.
Well, I got one, guys.
All by your lonesome.
Getting there.
Surprise rounds will do that.
Yeah.
Chuckles
Right
and
round.
meta.
Okay,
26
so
points
after
damage,
that,
I won't do that.
the dead guy is dead, and it's not a
Wow.
ghost turn.
Does he get a death save?
I mean,
No.
I
might.
can make sure.
just
I'm gonna come over here. What's up,
coup
dude?
de grace.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on him real quick.
Okay.
On the dead guy?
No, I didn't want to double move, so I'm just gonna, point
It's
at this
funny
dude
that
and say
chill
he-
touch is not a touch spell, but I guess that's not really a D&D 5th ed thing.
Well, no, because what you do is you basically throw out a ghost hand and it grabs the dude.
It's a ghost tickle.
I'm touching him from afar.
Ooh.
I assume a 9 doesn't hit.
A 9 will completely miss.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you guys see me just go, ha! And then a skeleton hand just
You
flies
were like,
across the room.
Hadouken! And it just completely missed him.
Yeah, it's basically my Hadouken.
All I did was go.
Alright. Derry, you're up, bud.
Softly caressed him.
5, 10, 15,
Hashtag
Very
others
weird.
cover city guards.
Okay.
There was a fly
And-
on the wall. I had to get the fly.
not that far, too far away, so I can't really attack right now.
You can
All I
throw
have
a
is my
javelin.
halberd.
Okay.
You have a halberd? My dude.
Mhm.
You also
Hell
have
Halberd and a
you have a
sword, or a
javelin.
shield.
It's what I like to call close range arty.
Yeah.
You also have a javelin.
Fucking 10-foot reach. You can hit him. I gotta remember that the next
Isn't
time you're
that
going through
15?
doors.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
15.
he's in his 15.
Can you
foot.
touch him with 10 feet? I guess you can't hit him. He's in the 15th foot. I was thinking that he could. Yeah, you could
What if
graze
I
him.
stand on top of him and he just like leans me forward?
You can't, unfortunately.
Yeah, I grab onto his belt buckle so he can
That's
swing.
10 feet.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, it is.
I feel like he
I
has.
feel
to be
like
within
he's got to be
the
1
10
more foot
perimeter. Because
closer.
otherwise, that's a 15-foot halberd, and you're not walking around with that shit all day. I assure you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say he wouldn't make it through doors. Okay. Do you want a double move?
Ready an attack.
Okay, cool. Up next is our friend here, and
Try to
he
attack me. And miss.
is going to move towards you and attempt to attack you. But since you've readied an attack, you can go ahead.
All right.
And since you're actually, since you are, I'm gonna move that out of the way. You get an attack of opportunity as soon as you come into your threatened squares, so you can attack him as soon as he steps here with just an AOO.
Oh, awesome.
That will hit.
Hit.
Yep.
All right. So that is going to be 3. So that's 7 damage,
Okay.
and then another attack.
Not with an AOO.
He has his ready to action. He does stop here though because the AOO hit him and did damage. But go ahead
Okay.
with your next attack. That will hit.
All right. And then 9. So 16 altogether.
Nice. Okay. Cool. And he's gonna stop here, and he can't move any further. So it's Cervantes' turn. Half your movement to stand up.
Okay, I'll stand.
Okay.
And
You are considerably covered in blood.
that's fine.
He's just swimming in it at this
You look
point.
like Carrie right now, but just on the back.
I'm going to get a ball of fire in my hand and throw it at him.
Okay,
man.
with the fire inside, have we not learned
Fire indoors again, Wes.
Yep.
this fucking guy did?
All right, go for it.
Well, the good news is you missed.
I'm really
and
glad
thanks
I'm
to all the
not
moisture
in
from the
the
blood.
He rolled a critical 1.
Yep.
Good thing everything's damp with blood.
It doesn't matter with the crit one; it could go anyway.
All right, so your fireball or fire blast from Create Fire
He slips and throws it to the side.
goes a little wide as standing up from this pool of blood, you lose your balance, and it bounces off of one of the chandeliers hanging above the table and basically lights the ceiling on fire.
Okay.
Let there be light.
With the fucking fire inside, dude.
So right
Okay.
now,
I'm the wrong
Already caught the
type.
bar on fire one time.
you've got
Almost burned this fucking lady's house down. Every time we go somewhere, you start setting shit on fire, bro. And I love your energy, but I'm gonna need you to step it down like 10%.
Like,
so this is for the ceiling.
No.
He's a druid.
Druid.
He's a druid who keeps burning everything, which is sort of awkward.
So this area right here, the ceiling is on fire.
Okay. It'll be taken care of next turn.
That's what you think, motherfucker. Now,
Burning up
let's
level
add
1 all day.
initiative to this fucking thing and give it a turn. No, okay, so it's Kaz's turn now.
Can I use shape water to move blood? Just as a technical thing, or else I'll do something else. Maybe.
There's a glass of water on the fucking table. but-
Roll
Jesus
a
Christ.
D100.
Guy's trying to fucking Magneto a fire.
No,
Yeah.
you may not.
Okay, worth a shot.
are we going evens or over 50?
That's for me to know.
Very well.
Gets an even number.
All right,
Still
I
doesn't
am
get it.
pretty much out of spells. Hang on. It's
We're up to hit 99.
Can I cast heat metal on?
Oh.
He's within 60 feet,
Okay.
so I cast heat metal on the guard dude.
Okay.
What are you eating?
What are you actually eating? Yeah, his armor, his shield, his weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it on his breastplate.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Cool. Oh, it is
Glad he didn't give
also.
him a fire weapon.
What'd you say?
I think you make a save.
Everything
It's
was
any
fine for
creature
unfortunate
in
attack.
contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. And then until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to cause this damage again.
Sad.
3 damage. Ouch.
You don't have much to say over there, critical 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at least
He kind of goes, and he's sweating a little bit, but otherwise he seems fine.
Yeah, he's just trying to like move without touching his breastplate. Walking, he's got a stick up his ass so the metal doesn't touch him.
Okay, John, what was that roll for?
Cool. I am
stealth.
out of.
You guys
No
spoke
kidding.
over. What?
I am out of
I-
spells.
I accidentally clicked the button.
Oh, okay. All right, we're back to Dopey.
He's gonna.
That's my stealth roll.
5, 10, 15. Do I have 5? 20, 25. Can we roll another athletics?
Acrobatics, yeah.
Acrobatics.
Just because it's difficult terrain. That should be fine.
14.
Yep.
Alright, and I'm gonna
Thank
go
you,
ahead
Wes.
and do 2 attacks on this guy.
Okay,
That's a 15 and a 20.
those will both hit. You guys are making up for the shade fight, to tell you what.
Another 16 damage.
Oh, I'm still just missing my swings, bro.
Okay. Dopey, how do you want to do this?
So, because I'm under the table, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slice through his Achilles tendon, and then when he falls to the ground, I slice through with my rapier. When he falls to the ground, the dagger goes straight to his eye.
So you're just like, like
Yes.
that. All right, so he falls to the ground, just yelping in pain from you poking through his tendon. And before he can even finish screaming, he just gets an eyeful of dagger, courtesy of Dopey.
You're welcome, guys. I'm doing all the work here.
Dopey, you advance to level 4. Everybody else, you guys advance to level 2. I'm just kidding.
Level 2. What?
I was like,
That's
oh,
the
shit,
joke.
What happened? I've been making the wrong rolls all day.
Okay, so you still have the problem of a now raging friar threatening to spread.
Create water.
There's an angry monk in
Okay,
here?
describe how you're going to create that water, and if Kaz, you want to assist, that might help in this situation.
Yeah, I'll give. Oh wait, hang on. I think I'm out of.
Don't you have your racial still?
So my
So
yes, I'm
Okay.
out of second level slots, but it still lets me cast Create or Destroy Water. My
Can't you
racial
control
lets me
water?
shape water as a cantrip.
So if he
as-
makes water, you can
So
do anything.
as,
Okay.
as it reads
cool.
in the
I'll do
spell,
that.
it falls as rain extinguishing exposed flames in a 30-foot square or a 30-foot cube.
Okay, so the problem with that is that this is a ceiling fire, so it's not going to fall onto the fire, but I think Kaz may be able to do a little something with that rain.
Okay.
Reverse
Yeah,
fall
I
of rain up onto it.
Yeah, I can
So-
move
Neo
it.
the raindrops.
Like-
Yeah, I'm just-
Like a very short afternoon shower, the rain from Wes's spell drenches one spot of the floor in this great hall underneath the raging ceiling fire. But as you guys watch, Kaz does like these weird little Avatar the Last Waterbender moves, and the rain, it's almost like time reverses. You see drop after drop slowly, and then very quickly multiple drops just splash into the ceiling, extinguishing the flames.
Sometimes rain even came up from the ground.
Let me tell you, dude, when it's 119 out with 98% humidity, Forrest Gump wasn't fucking lying, dude.
Yeah. Little bitty skinny rain, big old fat rain. Okay.
That's not even the line, bro, but I'll let you keep going.
Do you? Okay, so you guys find yourself in in the Great Hall, just strewn
Thanks
with
to my
bodies.
perception. I am now just figuring this
Jesus,
out.
I need to reselect my.
So, Dopey's gonna check both these dead bodies for goodies.
I will help him check these out.
Okay, let's
I
take a
will
look.
peek through this door.
I'm gonna check all of these.
So both of them have a mace and a heavy crossbow.
Nice.
Anybody want some crossbows?
I
Yeah.
got a backpack
yes,
full of
please.
gold. I'm good.
Alright, so Kaz gets one of the heavy crossbows.
Okay, go ahead and add that to your inventory. It has it's a ranged weapon attack. It does 1d10 of piercing damage, and it has a range of 100 to 400 feet.
And if you need bolts, I've got some that you can just fucking have.
Sniping's a good
Sweet.
job.
We should
Cool, I have a thing. I can make ranged attacks now and not feel like an idiot.
Okay.
Dopey's gonna check this door.
I can.
After, Derry checked this door.
All right, so you're gonna open this door up here. Cool.
I think Derry checked this door before I did.
Oh, okay. Let's reveal it real quick.
And you've won a brand new dead guy.
Okay. Go
Yay, my
ahead
favorite.
and enter. If you guys ever want to look around G8 as well, just let me know.
Okay. I'm gonna check these bodies, see if they have anything
All
on
right,
them.
one at a time. All right, so Derry, you're presented with the parlor. The room is furnished for comfort. Contains dainty chairs, a chase lounge, a nice cabinet, and when you check it, it's full of wine. There are various framed paintings of what appear to be members of the family of whoever lives here, who you guys could probably guess by the name, are the Grolhuns. There are 2 dead bodies with the symbol of House Grolhund emblazoned on their chests, dead, and their blood is quickly soaking into area rugs that are kind of strewn out through this area. Both of them are wearing chain shirts. just so you know.
Okay, I would like to investigate and see what they have on them.
Chain shirts.
Anything else?
Pants.
No.
No pants, no shoes, nothing.
I'm
Literally
going
just a chain
to.
shirt.
Just-
They're
How
Donald
many?
Duck
Wine,
in it.
how much wine do they have?
So they're not currently wearing a coin purse. They don't have any gold on them.
They have about 20 GP because that's about how much the chain shirt costs.
Well, I'll take the chain shirts and check the wine cabinet.
Okay. It's
people
got
live here?
some wine. And go ahead and add 2 chain shirts and just make a note that they have the Grolhund livery on them.
I don't know.
And just
Okay.
so you know, I don't know how to phrase this.
Paladins don't loot dead bodies.
No. But it would be awful weird considering that you didn't kill these people, that if later there's an investigation and you're found to find, like, have their clothing covered in their blood on your person, it may not be great. Just something to
it's
consider.
just for a memorial thing. It's just so I can give them to the owner.
Okay.
They can bury him.
Sounds good. Alright, so Dopey, in G10, you find a den. And on the walls of this den are these stuffed heads of numerous beasts, obvious conquests of the hunt, mounted all over the place. There's a few bearskin rugs and big, comfy, overstuffed easy chairs. In the corner of the room, you see a cage containing a hooded falcon.
Cool. Dobie's gonna stick his head out this door and call for Sir Antis.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I need you to come in here with me real quick.
Okay.
There's a bird over there. I need you to talk with animals too. See if it wants to be our friend.
How many
Okay.
spells do you have left?
I have 1 first level spell slot left, and I'm casting Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Hello.
What? Hello? Who's there? I can't see a thing.
I could help you with that, possibly, but you have to agree to not try to fly away, and just know we are friendly.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Is it just me, or does every time Wes talk to anybody, it sounds like we are the sketchiest fucking people that have ever lived?
Not to mention, like, every time Wes comes off as dumber than the animal that he's speaking to.
He's like, yes, we are amateur adventurers. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very bad at my job. Who are you?
He just sits
I'm
there
not evil. Don't
With-
be afraid.
with the guy sleeping in the next room, just starts loud neighing at this horse. Okay. God damn it, Wes. So you
God, I love you, Leslie.
rolled a 9. Okay. So the bird is in a cage and he's wearing a falcon's hood, which if you're at all familiar with falconry, he's covering his face. You can't see anything. So do you open the cage?
No. I'm
Okay.
talking to him through the cage.
Okay. So you tell him that you're good people, basically.
Yes. Yeah.
What? Well, I can't tell without seeing her.
So how wide apart are the cage bars?
So it's enough to hold a falcon inside?
You know, like are the bars
Oh.
wide enough for a dopey hand to fit through there?
Possibly.
Could a small child get his finger bit off in his
Through it.
Possibly.
So Dopey is gonna try to gingerly and quickly reach through and snatch the hood off the falcon.
Make a wisdom or animal handling check.
Which one? Wisdom
Can-
plus 2.
Can I
Animal
help him
handling
with that?
plus 4.
Is it a 4?
You're talking
No,
to it.
it's
so
not a
I
4. It's
feel
a
like you
plus
can
4. It's a 22.
Okay, you managed to deftly get your hand into the cage and snatch the hood off. Ah! Who was that?
Swift little hands.
And he eyes the snake, and he's like, snake! And he starts flapping around the cage, like losing his fucking mind.
Calm down.
Your words have no effect.
You're a fucking snake, bro. Wait.
And he is making a huge ruckus.
We need somebody to sleep this thing.
If the bird doesn't shut up, we're gonna have to kill it.
Rock snake! Because that's what falcons sound like.
Kaz is in the other room trying to figure out how to use a body as a surfboard, like a slip and slide
Wait, can he?
on piles of blood.
So I'm not like, even though I'm a snake person, I don't.
Doc's just hanging out over here at Redwater.
I have snake features, but I'm not an actual snake. Could he tell that I'm a snake?
I'm gonna let you use context clues here, buddy. What do you think?
He's trying to let you know you should probably not be busy talking to a fucking bird.
At least not after you have fucking rolled a 9 on your persuasion check.
Alright, well,
Good day to you, Mr. Bird.
Gentlemen.
fuck.
Gentlemen,
I'd like to
Pardon
this
me,
door.
as a side note.
I hate all of you.
I'm playing the Comedy Central roast of Wesley with Brock.
Hey, also, if I die and my funeral's not this much of a roast, I'm haunting every single one of you.
Oh, don't worry, it will be.
Don't
Good.
worry, buddy. You
Yeah,
can
I'm
watch
just
me
gonna be up there and be
masturbate
like,
as
we're
much
all
as
happy
you want.
he's dead.
Alright, are we done in G10? Are we gonna leave the bird just walking away?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
fuck.
Just out.
Alright, well.
You just phasing
going
through.
through the
Faces
fucking
through
walls.
the fucking
Okay.
wall.
On a real side note, Sally, why do you have Santa Claus twerking in the background of you?
Because that's what he's
I
about.
was hoping
I think
some-
the answer
someone
is,
was gonna
why
sleep.
the fuck not?
Palmer,
If I
is
saw
the
that as
door?
an option, I would absolutely do that. I want Santa twerking on his M60.
What'd you say? Excuse me.
Is this a door?
Yeah, it's a door. It's a double
Alright,
door.
cool. So, Dopey's just gonna open his
Open.
double door to go inside.
Okay.
I follow. Get out of my way, squishy boy.
I'm
It is
coming too.
unlocked. Give me just a second. And we will do
Fuck.
polygon reveal because this thing sucks. There you go.
Dopey's gonna go up and check out this dead
Nice.
body.
Okay, so this
following
one is a Zentarum. You notice the winged snake tattoo along his forearm.
Cool.
And Kaz, while you were hanging out in G8, just so you know, past the blood, past the bodies, bless you.
Thank you.
It's spreading. Anyway, past the charred timbers of the roof, you see that 2 iron chandeliers hang in the dark mahogany ceiling above a long dining table carved from rich larch wood. It's like mahogany, but more people have had sex on it. Chairs surround the table, with a particularly tall and elaborate chair at each end. The walls are lined with wood paneling and tapestries, and there are locked
tape
wooden
on the wall.
cabinets right here. And then there's the same fireplace with a black marble mantelpiece, and it has a framed family portrait mounted above it. Okay,
Cool. What was over here? Sorry, I was trying to.
that's a large cabinet, and if you try
Okay.
the doors, it's locked.
I cast crowbar on it.
I cast Boner Garage on it.
If only somebody had a big ass ring full of keys.
This is true. Hey guys, there's this cool cabinet over here. Wait up.
That nobody can hear you say because
Yeah,
you're
I'm-
50
We're all in other rooms.
I head over to get the. Hey, there's a locked cabinet over here that looks like it might be cool.
Dopey
Okay,
just chucks
before
the
you guys
ring
do that,
at him.
Cool. I sit
hold
here
on.
and try each key until I find one that works.
Okay, while you're doing that, you guys find yourself in an obvious library. Tall bookshelves are packed with tomes. Sliding wooden ladders mounted on rails allow easy access to the high shelves for even those such as Dopey. In one corner stands an iron lectern with a big leather-bound book sitting on it that you can kind of see from a distance. That's over here in this corner. And then 2 padded chairs face a large fireplace, and one has a wolf skin draped over it.
Well, I think we found our new house, guys.
You're telling me.
Everybody here seems to be dead. Might as well just take it over, right?
I'm following
I mean, I
Derry.
think that's how that
The
works.
rules of finders keepers do say it is ours.
I'm on Derry's ass as he goes into this room.
When's Columbus Day?
Phrasing.
I have a Spanish flag I'm planting in this house.
Alright. What do you guys want to do in the library?
So,
I want to look at the
again,
books.
Dopey's gonna check this body as well.
Okay, that door is locked.
Okay.
Door's locked.
Hey, Kaz, let me get those keys.
Hang on, I'm still trying to figure out how to unlock this cabinet.
Go ahead and roll a d4.
You hurt yourself on the keys. You jingled them too hard. Now you're playing blood.
Okay, it's going to take you about 3 more minutes. In the meantime, everybody go ahead and roll perception.
Oh no.
21, that's 20.
9.
Nat 1. I'm in a
now,
house.
Now that you guys have kind of stopped for a second watching Kaz fiddle with this cabinet, I'm going to move you back down here. From up these stairs, you guys hear the clanging of swords and the smashing of fists.
I go.
People are getting fisted. Let's go.
Okay.
Donagor! Dopey! We need you!
Fuck, I'm squishy and out of spells, but let's go.
Bro, I heard it more than you did. Why are you screaming you need me?
Because,
You're
What's
still
this?
hearing the bird flapping its fucking wings about the fact that there's a giant snake in the goddamn house.
yeah, but Derry just ran up the stairs.
Whoa, I just got...
You got
You're
yoinked,
too
bitch.
zoomed in again, Chief. I'll move myself, I guess.
I got
It's these goddamn catapults, man.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, Dopey will be on top.
Eh,
Where is...
with that
There he
chicken,
is.
Cindy.
Can
Okay.
we frame it?
So you guys get up the stairs, and there is a pitched battle between what appears to be the house guard and the Zentarum that are waging just bloody combat upon each other. So... Can't see the fucking name of this thing anymore.
I'm assuming the blonde hair guys are the good guys.
Okay, you
Yeah, that's
Nazi.
fine.
They don't have
Okay.
Arian blood.
The
So there are
unhelped
tons of corpses
guys.
on the ground, and
Those
there's
without armor.
the fight that's in progress between the Zents and the house guards, like I said. The Zentarum are trying to get to this doorway beyond on this side, but this one right here. But most of the house guards are kind of basically defending that door quite heftily.
I pull out pocket sand and cast sleep.
On
Pocket sand.
all of them?
Everybody in front of you?
Yep.
All right, hold on one second.
Wait, that's how sleep works in 5e?
What is the DC?
Basically. So...
It's going to be based on how much hit points it
Spell
is,
save
right?
DC is 12.
Okay. So roll.
Critical fails, they're in a coma.
So I hit an
5d8.
area and within 90 feet of that area.
So,
No, you got to roll 5d8, and then that's how many hit points of characters you can put to sleep.
Fuck.
16.
Maybe 1.
We'll say that you could sleep 2 people.
Which 2 people
Right.
does he sleep?
Two not house guards.
It'll just be random, right?
No, you choose. It's 2 creatures within 20 feet, it says.
Yeah, it
Oh,
says
I
creatures
choose. Oh,
within
okay.
20 feet of a point that you choose are
I
affected.
do the guy right in front of us with the silver helmet, and then yeah, that guy, and then
I was just about to murk that guy.
You can
And
work
that
him in
guy.
his sleep.
Okay,
I could still murk him in his sleep. You're right.
so both of these guys.
I cast Underway.
Rising time, motherfucker. Thought it was a dream.
What spell slot?
I have 1 first level spell
Both of
slot
them fall
remaining.
asleep and crumple in a heap to the ground. The house guards adjacent to them kind of look around in astonishment, wondering what's going on. Let's see if they notice you. I remember why I hid the dice rolls on the video, because you guys can see my rolls on it still. Okay, so yeah, as soon as the first couple of dudes hit the ground, specifically this guy and this guy here both take notice of you, and they turn to you, weapons drawn.
Let's not have Wes say anything.
We're here to help.
We're not evil, gentlemen.
Dopey's again gonna.
We're here to
Meanwhile-
help.
There's a dragonborn with blood-soaked chain shirts bearing the Grolhund symbol just hanging from his belt.
And you're worried about me saying something.
Dopey's gonna once again tumble through his legs to land here. And he's like,
Make an acrobatics check because it's funny. Just so you know, that's
Disregard
going to
the
give you
bloody garments on
disadvantage
me.
with basically any sort of persuasion or talking with these guys.
say that again.
I was talking to Sally.
I'm leaving.
He's like, alright, well,
He's just like, well, I'm fucking
know
out.
what
2 people out and leaves.
Your character doesn't fucking know that. You just know that. Okay, so you got what? What are you doing? Oh, yeah, what's your acrobatics check, Doc?
I need to fucking put that as a macro.
It's probably
15.
high. 15? 15 will do it. You do get, however, a little bit more covered in blood, like most of you guys, except for, I think, Kaz and Dodagor are. I'm pretty sure that
Yep.
everybody else has got a
Stick a buddy with this
significant
pimp
amount
cape
of
dirty?
blood.
Hell no, brother.
It's a very nice cape, so yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, so Doc, you successfully roll through the puddles of blood into the room with the current ruckus going on. What do you do?
So I am. Crap. So this guy and this guy are asleep.
Yeah, the
Yep.
2 guys on the
Yeah,
left.
the two guys have little faces on them. I can't really make a change. Hashtag save the pimp
This is
cape.
just a pile of dead bodies, right?
Yeah.
All right. I am going to move back here, and I'm just gonna fucking wreck this guy.
Okay, so I need everybody to roll initiative first, then, if that's what your plan is.
12.
25.
7.
Whoa.
God damn it, save.
It's because he's adding people while you're trying to do it.
It's fine. Just give me a second.
He's getting frustrated, so. I'm
No, yeah, I
explaining to
didn't see
him.
that he was adding people, so I was like, why the fuck won't this?
Why internet no do thing?
Basically.
I put the blood on top
Ah.
of the people, so takes me a second. And back goes the blood. Okay.
So much blood.
I cast Thunderwave.
That's what he said.
And you would now hit me.
I hit everybody. I think everybody, with the exception of
Dodagor.
Dodagor, because he's right next to me, is pretty much fucked.
I'm at full health. Fuck it.
All right, are you guys all up to date?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Did you critical on that, Dopey?
No.
Oh man. Okay. If you critted on that, I was gonna give you a surprise action anyway. Okay, Dopey, you are first. And just so you guys know, the 2 that are asleep currently have 0. But if they are hit, anything that breaks the sleep spell could cause them to roll and enter the fray. The 2 that are 10s are the guys here and here. And the next one to act is the one that is currently distracted by the other house guard, but the one that Dopey's about to murk.
That's a 15 and a 24.
Both of those should hit. Let me make sure. Yep. Oh, no. Just the 24 hits.
Ooh. That is 12 damage.
He collapses into a heap and dies.
The poking. He's poked.
Get out of
Thank
my
you,
way.
patron, for sweet spells.
Okay. Go back, dead body. Okay. So he's dead, and that was his turn. So he got fucking deleted. Kaz, it's your go.
Cool.
That nice heavy crossbow you got now.
Yeah,
From
I'm
behind
gonna.
the wall.
Shit.
He just goes up and coup de grace all the sleeping guys.
Just shooting them,
Just shoots out both their eyes.
committing swift war crimes, as medics do.
You know,
Is anyone
guy-
lawful good, perchance? Because I think
the
we're about to
guy
witness
all the
some-
way back here is not asleep.
He is asleep.
Wait, what?
This
Okay,
guy?
he didn't have a thing. This guy?
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
that
you were
guy's
talking
not.
about. You say back.
Okay.
I thought you meant the guy by you.
This guy.
No, sorry, I meant.
The one in the
Like,
corner
just guys,
there,
the
yes,
3
is
people
not.
directly in front of you. One of them is an ally. 2 of them are unconscious on the ground.
Okay. Can I do this without hitting the ally?
Take a -2.
Okay, so I just roll raw because it's +2 to hit.
Okay.
Rolling it raw. It's great.
And hits him square in the fucking...
Baby, we like it raw. Ooh, baby,
Rolling it
we
raw.
like it raw.
That's an 8.
That would have missed anyway. Okay.
Cool.
Anything else? Toss out some.
Still learning how to use this.
How many bardic
new.
inspirations do you have left? I feel like you've used 1.
I am out.
And I still have not used that bardic inspiration.
I know. You're fine.
It-
Okay. So after Kaz, we have Derry.
I'm gonna run up to right here
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah.
You're climbing over a bunch of dead bodies. Let's say that counts as double. Let's just difficult terrain it, and you have 5 feet of movement left.
All right, I'm
Instead of
going to
3.
attack this guy right here.
Okay.
Ooh, and that.
Ooh, child. Wah, wah.
You
Will
got
hit.
17 will hit.
one of the ice cream things in the freezer.
All right.
Ooh,
The Klondike bars.
ice cream things. We will take a break after this combat,
And
just so you
do
guys
8
know.
damage.
8 damage? Okay. How do you do the 8 damage? What are you using?
Use my halberd.
Okay. Damn, you stabbing him that close with a halberd. That's nice. Okay,
It's
so
basically just half sorting a halberd.
you're making kebabs out of this dude, and
E.
yeah, okay. He takes some damage, and he looks at you real mad, and turns around. Are you done?
I'm
Your
done.
turn? Okay. And he's gonna try and attack you, and he's gonna roll. And let me check his stats. Oh, shit, I can't look on that screen. I have to look on the screen. He rolls an 11, so probably not going to hit you. Okay. Oh, but he gets advantage. Oh no, that guy's dead. Never mind, you're fine.
Yeah,
So-
the husband said 2 guys around him are fucking asleep.
Unconscious.
They're both
and
incapacitated.
dead.
Yeah. So we'll go on to the next one, who is going to attack the house guard here. Okay. And he will miss. Okay. Now it's my night to roll bad. So following that guy, it is Cervantes' turn.
Do not fucking throw a fireball.
I'm gonna go there. Actually, just to there, and cast frostbite on this guy.
Okay, roll to attack.
So it's a DC 13 con.
Okay. So this guy here has a con. Okay.
I wish I wasn't out of spell slots and class
You rolled a
features.
17.
Okay.
Suck it.
So nothing happens.
Okay. So next, this Zentarum is unfortunately going to notice the bloody chainmail shirts hanging from the belt of our friend here. And he's going to try and attack. We'll see how he does. Does a 16 hit? I don't think it does.
No.
Okay. He just screams, "Murderer!" And he starts trying to slash at you with his short sword, but he comes up short.
But I'm
Short sword.
Okay. The rest of the house guards are either busy or otherwise don't think of you guys as threats for right now. So,
So we
Dagor,
pieced 3 of them in 2
it's
seconds.
your turn.
Word. I'm going to go right here. I wish I could be on
Right
top of this
the
dude, but I am underneath this dead dude on top of him.
All right,
I'm
just so
going
you
to-
know, you don't have any movement left.
Yeah, I know. That's
Okay.
why I went right there. And I'm gonna swing at that guy.
Go for it.
22.
Oh, no, that doesn't hit. Yes, it's fine.
I was just saying, man. I don't know what this guy's made out of, but
It's
fuck.
fucking adamantium, bitch.
God. After 8 o'clock on a Saturday, it doesn't hit.
Damn you.
It's only 7:30 for me.
7 damage.
Okay, that does a pretty decent amount of damage to him. He's still standing, however. And then these guys are still asleep for right now. Is there a save for this? I forgot to check. Doesn't seem like there is.
Oh.
It's just if they get damaged, the spell ends, which it's a 1-minute spell, so it's 10 rounds. Or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper. Okay, yeah, so they're still asleep. And it's Dopey's turn.
Now Dopey is going to go in between this dude's legs and attack this dude.
Can you do that? Can you share space
I
with
can't.
him?
Also, I can re-roll my 1d10 because I have great weapon fighting. I completely forgot that it was also a 2.
Okay.
No, I can't. Sorry.
Okay.
Nope. Take back shoes. So
Word.
I'm gonna be attacking this guy.
Okay, 1 second. Dotagor, go ahead and you said you can re-roll it?
Yeah, I can re-roll the 1d10 plus 3.
Okay, go ahead.
So 12 plus 2, so 14.
He's dead.
Yes.
Well done.
Haha! Poking him as he goes down. Bitch.
Okay. What next?
Oh, that's it. Dobby's
Alright.
up, I believe.
Dopey's fucked. You could probably try and shoot your crossbow between them. Since you're not moving, you can draw down.
So I'm gonna use my short bow. I'm gonna attack this dude.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 19,
That will hit.
and that does 5 damage.
How do you want to do this? Again.
As usual.
Next shot.
So Dopey's gonna look at this dude. He's just got poked by Derry's weapon, so he's upset, not paying attention to me whatsoever because I'm short as hell. So I'm just gonna grab my short bow, draw it back as far as I can, and then with a little bit more effort, draw it back just a little bit further and shoot it. And it's going to pierce through his neck and basically staple him to that wall behind him.
Nice. And as you do so, seeing this happen, the house guard in front of you just kind of like, his arms kind of go slack and is with confusion, and he kind of goes, huh? And turns around, looks, doesn't see you because, again, you're 2 feet tall. And then you tug on his pant leg and just give him a little wave. And he's just like, oh!
Hey, bud.
So that's the almost end of combat. So now the Zents are all kind of turning menacingly, looking at Derry here. When one shouts like, "Hey, there's more of them!"
You want anything?
Yeah. I'll put yours in. I'll put mine in later.
And then
Okay. Then yeah, I'll put mine in now.
so what do you guys want to do?
We are friends. He got them for the purpose of
Shut the fuck up. You don't know why he got them. You just know he has them. You didn't know what his purposes are. You weren't even in the fucking room when you found
I
them.
think it's probably best for Derry to at least try. Now, someone can give him the help action to cancel out his disadvantage if you guys want.
I will. I'll help him.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to sway them or tell them that I'm here. I have them just for kind of like a burial ritual, just for trying to rest the dead.
Do you have any sort of like holy symbol or like representation?
I do have a
of your,
holy symbol.
Paladin. Do you show them?
I show them the symbol as I, what was it? Take out the chain shirts that the people were wearing.
Okay. Go ahead and so that'll cancel out your disadvantage, and with the help from Mike, you can now roll with advantage.
Dear God.
All right.
So 23.
Wait, how is it a 21?
Don't do the exclamation points.
Yeah, I don't know what those are.
Those add 1 to each of the dice. So it was a 19, so a 21 total for that first roll. Just
exclamation marks. What's exclamation?
You have exclamation marks?
Yeah, I would just 1d20, and then whatever your
Add
stat is.
20.
I usually type it, and then later that game, I just hit the up arrow until I get to the one I'm looking for. It's just easier.
Just like
that's what I
that.
put on the advanced roll, none, and then I just that.
Yeah, that looks good. For some reason, like, for example, everybody's weirded out that you rolled a d20 and somehow got a 21, and I think it's because you included the exclamation marks. Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, that should be good. So they all kind of see your holy symbol of a paladin, and they're like, oh, well, he can't be that bad a guy. He's a fucking paladin. At worst, he's probably super annoying. So they kind of put their weapons at their side. They haven't sheathed their swords or anything.
As they
one
put
of them
their weapons to the side, can I ask them if they would like to take a minute to talk about God?
So before you have a chance to say that, they said, "Oh, their leader's in the next room," and
Dopey's gonna pipe up at that, like, I'll go kill him. I already murked 2 people in here by myself.
So you guys get to the door, and it is locked.
This door?
Yeah.
Kaz, toss me those keys.
I throw Dopey the keys.
Okay.
Dopey's gonna use the keys to try to open this door.
Cool.
Roll a 1d4. Okay, so it takes you about 1 minute to find the right key, and by that time, while you're searching through the keys, you hear a great crash through the door for the other room, and
I should have just tried to pick the lock.
Should just let me bust it down.
Or you could have done.
You should have
that,
asked the guards
possibly.
what fucking key opens this door.
Now, when you guys get to the room beyond, you find it empty, but also the door to the next room is ajar, revealing some furniture that looked like it had been a makeshift barrier has been kind of pushed out of the way.
I have to go take my grandmother to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in like 5 seconds.
Okay. If you guys want to take a 10-minute break right now, this is probably a good time. So
Yeah, 5-minute break.
we'll take let's call it a 10-minute break. We'll be back at 8:45, so 9 minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello?
Hello?
Come
We are
quad.
gathered here today. May we
No, wait, hang on. Let's try this time. Hello.
You don't remember the movie Princess Bride Priest?
Love.
Yeah, what?
Love.
Brings us all together today.
New phone, who this? New
Classic.
PC, who that?
All right, is everybody back?
Correct.
Yeah.
Everybody
sorry
see
about that,
me?
guys.
Everybody see everybody else?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Cool. Okay,
Yeah, twerking Santa Claus.
So
yes,
again-
we're good.
you guys
Better than I ever have been.
Mhm.
saw this door. Why is this not working? Uh-oh. Okay, now it's working. Just doesn't work on the other screen for some reason. You guys saw this door ajar, and it kind of gives you this faint glimpse into this room over here. What do you guys want to do?
Well, Dopey's just gonna go charge it in because
I'm
he's
gonna
really
follow
cocky
my-
right
Okay,
now.
you kind of knock this guy to the side, and it kind of clears the way. As you guys enter this room, but for the merest split second, you see the hooded figure, Erstol Floxen. He's kind of badly burned on one side of his face, and you see him for a moment before the teleportation circle he's standing in just zips him away. Hold on, I need to reconnect with this one. For some reason, it's not working for me.
So Dopey sees this dude blink out of his existence.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Stop that.
Like stomping on the ground, trying to get it to work.
Bye. Emerald light just flashes for a moment and he's gone.
Wait, Dopey just
I fucking
teleported.
sprint up to it and jump on it.
Dopey's
I'm
right
gonna
here.
leave my little man's go alone.
Oh.
So
Someone
he's jumping
can't
up
see
and
me.
down on the circle, trying to get it to work.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
I'm gonna do another reconnect because I don't think that I can see anybody but me.
Hello. Welcome back.
Thanks. Okay. So, you guys saw him disappear, and now, in the corner of the room, you guys see a very well-dressed human, kind of has a couple of stab wounds that he's bleeding from profusely. And he's laying down prone, kind of... and he gives a cough, and blood splatters from outside of his mouth, from inside of his mouth, outside of his mouth. What do you guys want to do?
I used my last first level spell to cure wounds.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for it.
Shit, I forget what cure wounds is. That's 1d8 plus 2? That sounds right.
If you're casting it at a second level, yeah.
Nah.
Oh, no, it's your
1d8.
caster level is 1d8 plus your caster level, so 2 should be bigger, shouldn't it?
Nope. I wish.
You suck!
Yeah, basically. For
All right.
9.
9 damage? Wow.
Yeah.
You guys kind of watch as
I
he
am fully out of spell slots.
He just... And he's no longer kind of oozing blood from out of his chest, and he kind of lifts his shirt up, and you see the wounds have, like, scabbed over, and as you watch, they're just... And they wink out of existence, and he kind of just wipes some of the blood from his chin. He just ends up smearing it more across his face. He's like, thank you. Thank you. He got away. I tried to keep him from his circle.
How do I use this circle?
I have no idea. That's why I barricaded the door.
Can I do an Arcana check on the circle?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I kind of know what it does, but, like...
What's wrong with this picture?
A lot.
So, Dopey, when you stamped on the circle, what did you do?
I was jumping up and down on it, yelling at it to work.
Okay, roll a D100 for me.
Nipple height. Just wanted to clarify.
Watch
for
this
anything.
actually fucking work, guys. Nope, 14.
Okay.
Huh.
What did
was
you
the
roll,
underdog?
Mike?
Hmm?
You rolled a 9?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's-
that was the healing.
Okay, and then, Nick, you were going to roll for Arcana, right?
Yep. 11.
So you do know that this is a teleportation circle, but that's about it.
Word. Hey, this thing's for teleporting. Be a shame if I knew more.
Okay, and so aside from that, in this room, you find Allrund Growlhund, or otherwise known as Lord Growlhund, that you've successfully healed. The teleportation circle, and as well as another bird cage, but this time it's full of 3 flying snakes.
Hey, Strantis, I found some friends for you.
Would our sneaky boy need to cast Talk with Animals to be able to speak with snakes?
Roll an intelligence check for me, Dopey.
It's probably really fucking low. Yeah, it is. I need this one. 4.
You don't know.
Would I need to cast Speak with Animals to speak with snakes?
What does your racial do? Pretty sure it's just like, I think your racial just makes friends with them. It doesn't allow you to speak with them.
He's very prejudiced.
Yes,
It too hates snake people like the bird.
but I use my wild shape and turn into a snake.
How you doing on spell slots there, big guy?
My wild shape isn't a spell slot. It's a
Feature?
yeah, as an action, you can magically assume the shape of a beast that you have seen twice before for a short rest. You can stay in beast shape for 1 hour before reverting back to your normal form, or as a bonus action.
Okay.
So
Or
those,
if I fall unconscious or drop.
snake tongues that he had to cut out of those snakes for his spells, those were the 2 he saw.
Hold on a second,
So
I
there
just
was
need to
3
check the
flying
CR
snakes
level
there,
of his
so.
snake. Fool me once. Man, I don't want a bunch of fucking snakes. I just want a snake.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, you
Lace
can change
snake.
it. It is a 1/4 challenge rating. Alright.
Before West changed, he said this.
So I had an idea the other night, and I'm going to try and use my rudimentary Photoshop skills to make it happen. I'm going to get the Don't Tread on Me flag, and I'm going to do my best to Photoshop a GIMP mask onto the snake head and make it say, "Tread on me, mommy."
Somebody please make that a tattoo.
We'll put
I'm
it on
sure
Wes's,
Arya did.
Wes's booty.
Rule 34 applies to tattoos too.
Okay, so you are a snake.
You went
Congrats.
from a sneaky boy to a snake.
Ah, snake!
Since he's technically behind Dopey, he wouldn't have seen him transform.
Roll perception. Roll
I'm
perception.
just letting y'all know. 11.
No step on snake.
No steppy plus.
And Dopey would then climb Dotagor like a tree to get away from the snake.
So all you see is all of
Like a tree, big boy.
Oh, yeah.
Sarantis' armor and clothing and equipment in a heap, and a snake kind of sprouting like a sunflower out of it.
Yep. He would then climb
We wand
Dotagor
into
like
a
tree to
snake,
get away
bro.
from it.
I start playing like a snake charmer tune on my lute.
You just like free go free.
Yes,
no,
we could
hold
use
on.
your wisdom save or start
Hold on.
dancing.
Hold on.
His weapons
You-
and armor would technically become part of his body.
You choose whether your equipment falls to the ground in your space, merges into your new form, or is worn by it.
That's not what I just read.
He just
Hold on.
has little snake armor.
The armor would not change shape. So it would either merge with his body or fall to the ground.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
Just little snake armor.
Yes.
So it's your choice.
merges,
Okay.
It
So
merges into me.
it's just you. Just a snake.
Ooh,
Yeah,
like a
Dopey's
snake.
not a fan of snakes.
Or anything that could eat a small creature in one bite.
He-
Logic is good.
I mean, he was okay with, Tarantus and Shul because they were his friends, but this big
Humanoid.
guy, no. Just he climbs Dodagor to get away from it.
Okay, well, settle down, because bibbity bobbity boop, that's fucking homeboy.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do now?
I can still understand people. I just can't speak. So I kind of look up at Dopey and look back down at the snakes and look up at Dopey.
Yeah,
Just
so
kinda like-
reading that, I don't think it gives you the ability to speak with snakes after all of this.
Yeah,
Just so
you're
you know. That's the funny part about this, is that you did all this for basically nothing.
Welcome to Oops, Nothing But Wesley Part 2.
Because you retain all your normal intelligence and everything. You just are Snake. You are become Snake.
I am become Snake.
Eater of
Destroyer of
halflings.
Snake.
Well, I was gonna see if he could talk to the snaky things to find out how he got the teleporter circle thing to work.
Doc, you rolled an 11 for your intelligence. Is that
Yes.
your intelligence roll? Okay, that's actually good enough. So, having seen this many, many, many times before, you recognize these winged snakes as the symbol of the Zentarum.
Oh, good.
And through your dealings with the Harpers, you know that the Zentarum regularly speak with each other via winged snakes.
Only we had a
Turns
group
out the winged
voice,
snakes
so-
can speak English. This whole thing.
All right. Well,
cannot-
They
I
speak
guess in that-
common. Dude just turns himself into a snake, and they're like, "Dude, I speak what you speak, bro." Like, can you understand me?
All Wesley.
We're just talking to each other. What the fuck is up?
You're just so fucking offensive right now.
Accidentally on purpose. The story of West Rock.
And the headphone came off.
Misunderstood.
I'm just gonna play a big dumb fucking like Goliath next.
Do it!
I would fucking love that. But
But
all
it
right,
still leans in and goes, "Gentlemen, gentlemen."
gentlemen. Bah!
He lost his hand in a boxing match, right? So he got another hand, like a metal hand, put on, but he has two left hands now.
Okay, so you guys are now here in the room with Lord Grolhund, basically throwing himself at your feet now, just begging for your mercy, just like, please protect me. As a couple of his remaining guards kind of limp through the door. Like, oh, you're safe. And then as this guard says, oh, you're safe, it's like, you get out of my sight! You failed to protect me! And he's just like, oh, fuck. Okay.
Hey, where'd you go, man? I was passing the
chill.
Lord's word.
Chill. They held back everybody while we could get here. Alright, they're doing their jobs, man. Don't be so harsh, bro.
Well, if it were not for you, I'd be bleeding out on the floor right now.
You're right. I did all the work.
Go ahead and everybody can make a charisma check, or a perhaps intimidation or persuasion if you want.
16?
I will help.
7.
Not the lowest
Who
one
are
so
you helping,
far.
Dodagor?
I am helping Dopey because Dopey is speaking to him.
Well, Dopey doesn't need your help, so what do you want to ask him about?
So I am going to
Fuck you and your
try and persuade him. I don't know. Crap, what should I ask him, guys?
Hey, do you know where the secret stone is? Or perhaps this nimble right that we've been fucking looking for? Or perhaps this shady motherfucker that J-damned our block?
Yeah, I'm more concerned about the dude who has the Stone of Galore than I am this nimble right at present.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So-
But either one.
Nimble right? Stone? Are you saying... Do you mean the Stone of Galore?
Yes.
Yes.
You know where it is.
The Stone of... Erstal had it. He refused to give it to my wife, and she was furious. She was so frustrated with the Zents that she sent our nimble right after them with the necklace of fireballs.
Well,
You gained our street. Good job. You
You're,
killed a bunch of people.
your nimble right
You
that
haven't
necklace,
met my
careful.
wife yet, or have you? Is she here?
She's dead. Don't worry about it.
She's dead?
I'm free! Master
Sure.
has presented me a sock.
Make a bluff
I
check.
am a free man.
Say what?
Make a bluff check.
Deception.
This has worked out for you every other fucking time.
Plus
I
5.
thought she was one of the dead bodies downstairs, but okay.
I thought she was too.
But how would you know? That's the question.
This is a classic West moment right here. Is it a bluff if I'm telling the truth?
Cool, she's dead.
Accidentally on purpose, West. That's what I'm saying.
You
dude.
see him breathe a heavy sigh of relief as just catharsis kind of washes over him.
I'm gonna witch on your wife.
Yes, because of her, we've been bankrolling the Zentarum here, going after this stone of galore in order to get into the vault of Lord Neverember. He goes on to tell you that the Stone of Galore is actually some kind of ancient creature that's been transformed into an artifact that knows the location of the hidden vault in Waterdeep containing 500,000 dragons. Thus why there have been so many people after it, from both the Xanathar Guild, the Zentarum, as well as that dwarf that you guys all know from Rainer Neverember was an actual agent of Lord Neverember who probably acquired these dragons perhaps by some embezzlement means.
So you mean Lando Big Forgetty?
Yes.
Rainier Neverember. It's not Never Remember, but Big Forgetty's pretty good. If I ever make like an Italian character in the future, I think that's gonna be his last name.
Rando Big Forgetting.
Mario Big Forgetty. That's probably really bad. To all the
Yeah,
Italians in
he's
chat,
upset
I
anyways.
apologize.
He's the mushroom dealer outside of
It's still in my mouth. Okay, so he goes on to explain that
Props. to
He
keeping it in your
suspects-
mouth. It would have ended up all over my head.
that's how the internet works.
That's why everybody's sneezing.
So he explains to you that his wife had, he is a fountain of information because you have convinced him that his wife is dead. He tells you that she secretly cut a deal with the Beholder, Xanathar, offering to return the Stone of Galore if it helps her to become one of the many masked lords of the City of Waterdeep. And as you all know, Manchun is the leader of the Zentarum, just one of those crazy mad wizard boys, and they're kind of at odds, Xanathar and Manchun, so they're both wanting them dragons for themselves for various nefarious purposes. So when she thinks that...
For 500,000 dragons.
What's that?
I said our bar would be real nice after 500,000 dragons.
Oh, you know a boy. Anyway, so he goes on explaining that they'd been bankrolling the Zentarum to basically get the Stone of Galore and then wrest it away from the Zentarum and deliver it to Xanathar. And in this case, the Zentarum managed to get the Stone of Galore, but unfortunately, it seems like Urstel Floxen has escaped with the stone. That being said, what do you guys want to do from here?
I am
So-
currently reading out of the passage of my lord to all these men in the other room.
Trying to convert
We got
them.
a fucking
Okay.
Jabron's witness.
So they are all actually turned and paying attention to what you're saying.
All right.
Awesome.
So, Dopey, being the greedy little halfling that he is, sees the relief on this man's face when he tells him that his wife is dead, and tries to push the advantage a little bit, and says, "So, since you know your wife's gone, this is a really big house, and I'm assuming you don't have kids. You're probably not going to need this house anymore, right? And you're
What do
probably
you
not
know?
gonna want-
What do you know about my children?
you're
Are they
probably-
safe?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea, but there's a lot of dead bodies. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume.
Did you see
that there's
children
not-
amongst the dead?
I didn't actually dig through any of the bodies. There's piles of them in several rooms.
Wait, do you normally dig through bodies?
No,
You're very small.
I know. Thank you for noticing. You're very
He's
observant.
our little chicken tendy.
You're very, very observant. I'm
Not
so
anymore.
glad.
That shit's gone.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I thought we framed it.
We did. It's framed in the bar.
Gilded.
He threw it against the wall and it took necrotic damage, you bitches.
So you're
D&D
probably
thing.
not gonna want to stay in Waterdeep with all the memories of your wife, and so you should
Not to mention the fact the pissed off guilds that are probably going to
probably gonna be
back
coming
here.
after you. You should just let us take care of this house for a while. You just go
He dies
find yourself. We'll take good care of this place.
With that, you guys all make perception checks.
He's going to try and stab us.
It's a 14.
I got 7.
You guys hear a ruckus from downstairs, including a loud, high-pitched whistle blowing.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, we know who that is.
Hey, where does that circle go, and how does it work? It's in your house. I'm assuming you had it
I
set up.
already
so I'm
asked him this
assuming
question.
you
He
know.
didn't know.
Ah, son of a bitch.
I did not have that set up. I did not know it was here. Formerly, this was Erstel's suite, so to speak, his bedroom. So he must have had that inscribed himself.
Well, fuck.
Dopey's gonna make an Arcana check on it now.
I will help you.
It would probably just be an intelligence check for you, right?
Fuck.
You don't have Arcana, do you?
No, it's the same Arcana and Intelligence either way. So that's a 10.
I was helping you. Roll it again.
Just like Dotagore, you know that it is a teleportation circle.
Because I watched somebody blink out of existence.
Now, with those perception checks, you stomped out quite a bit of the inscription on the one side, just so you know. So it's not necessarily going to work. Not even then. It's not really a language so much as it's arcane
magical
symbology. Yeah, symbolism, symbology.
Celestial dick butt. Got it.
Yep, celestial dick butt. That's what we're talking about tonight, as opposed to demonic dick butt. But moving on.
Cover both
Even
sides.
if you had a working circle, without knowing where you're going, like these circles are pretty commonplace in Magic. This is not for your character to know. This is just for you guys to know. But you have to have an endpoint in mind, and there has to be a circle there. But a circle is more of like a bus stop than it is just I'm going to use this to go to one certain place kind of thing.
Right.
Fair.
Okay.
We should probably get one of those put into the troll skull.
Ooh.
I forget what
Maybe
we-
those of you guys that are working for the Black Staff might be able to get some renown going on for that. Okay. So with that, a friend here is going to walk out and try and find his kids. He's gonna walk into this chamber here. Are you guys gonna follow him?
Yes.
One second, my lord. Do you have time to speak about Bahamut?
I must find my children. I'm sorry, good paladin.
Have a good day.
Good day to you as well.
Did he go in here or did he go downstairs?
He's about to go in there, but you're on top of him right now.
Damn, going all on him, man.
Dopey's grabbing him and dragging him back to the paladin. You will listen to the word of this lord.
So he walks inside and he's just like, "Oh!" And he turns to you and he says, "You said she was dead!"
I thought I saw her in the bodies, man.
We can fix that.
Make a bluff check.
So Dopey's gonna pull him aside right over here. Like, do you want us to make her dead?
Somebody's about to get an
Steady,
alignment shift.
I'm okay with that.
Did I hear you say we're to kill someone? Out of meta?
No, no.
She did
Dopey
some bad
pushes him out and
things.
shuts the door. Nope, you're fine.
Make a bluff check. You make an Insight check. He's got wisdom as a dub stat. I feel like it's probably safe. What? No, it should be -1, shouldn't it? Or did you
No,
take
it's
insight? Nice. Okay. Still not good enough, unfortunately, so you believe everything that Dopey just tells you.
Okay.
Well,
As I was speaking.
no, I must... He kind of brushes you off and turns around and he's like, Where are the children? And she's like, what do you mean, where are the children? They're in their room, of course. And, he goes through this
I'm
door
assuming this is
over here.
his wife.
Yes, that is Lady Gralhund, and the person next to her is her half-orc bodyguard. He's just
Quote,
polishing
unquote, bodyguard.
a dish, you know, because he's actually a bartender. No big deal. But he looks yoked. Ooh, fuck. There's a lot of...
No side things going on there.
Okay. So, Who's this? Who's that? Orend? Get in here! Excuse me? Yes, my dear. And, she says, explain yourself! Who are these men in my home? Are they more Zentarum? And she kind of operates with this facade as she's going back and forth with, her husband, like he hasn't told you all of this information about them, specifically, basically trying to pass it off like she has not been bankrolling the Zentarum for months, has nothing to do with this, that they just invaded, and as she's saying this, the half-orc bodyguard kind of nods along, and as you guys are watching this, who appears but our favorite couple of inspectors, as well as a large retinue of city guard.
Damn, they just went right past me.
Yeah, they did.
Frisbee.
You? Oi, Barney! It's those guys from the bar! Yes, Mr. Crumley, I realize that. What are you doing here?
We heard a commotion and wanted to
So-
save our friend.
Are we all wanting?
Do you want to
the
say
boss
that? Tell me you say that. Please tell me you say that.
Nope.
It's about to be like, make a bluff check! And it's not Dopey for once.
Y'all want to do the bluffing on this one, or
I start kind of meandering about.
What's
slithering
going
about?
on in
I look
here?
at Dopey and
I don't
shrug.
think you changed back.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I can as a bonus action. I said, yeah, I change back if I can't talk to him.
Cool.
What did you
So
say?
you're a
Nick?
sneaky boy.
I look at you and I shrug.
All right. Well, we were out, just walking around, stretching our legs, getting this, observing this fine city that we've just moved into not that long ago, and we heard some clashing and gnashing of steel. So we dashed in like a brave lass Matilda, full of zeal.
Roll a bluff check. I almost want to give you disadvantage because that's such a shitty lie.
No!
I think you should have advantage. because
He has
technically we
bardic
did hear shit
inspiration.
and
Oh, he's got inspiration. Fuck.
Duck, use that shit.
Ooh. SR. It's a D6, right?
Yeah.
Well,
All right, let's roll.
Roll one.
Mr. Crumley, put these men in irons. And as you guys are watching more and more of the City Watch stream up the stairs into the room with all of you,
I'm blocking the room.
Wild
Can I block
shape.
the room?
you can try. Make an athletics check.
oh no, this is
Oh,
not
man.
gonna go well.
Wait, athletics, wouldn't it be strength?
So it could be strength too.
First
But
time.
as you kind of move to the door, Mr. Cromley actually asks you, it's like, I think some of me boys are going to be coming through that door. Could you excuse them, please?
Why should I move?
Because a veteran of the City Watch asked you to.
Okay.
Wild shape into a mouse.
All right, dude. Every fucking time with this.
Okay,
I get 2
so
uses.
as you do that, make a stealth check.
Okay. 16.
Okay, you successfully managed to avoid Barnabas Blastwind's attention so that he doesn't counterspell it. But
Okay.
This is
you're a
window,
mouse. That's like a screen door. It is a door out onto the balcony.
I have no idea what's going on.
Well, they know where we live, so running isn't really an option, gentlemen.
Lots of them come into the room, and they all have manacles, and they're actually arresting you guys for essentially interfering in their investigation. They're investigating as they're putting the irons on. Mr. Blastwind continues on. Our investigation into the happenings of the fireball has brought us here. And what is curious about those two separate and distinct locations is that you are at both. And this one, pointing to the halfling, is lying to me. So we're gonna need to bring you downtown for some questioning.
You know,
That's
it would be
fine,
super cool
because
if our
living on a
brand new
block
friend that
and
we just-
stopping a crime in progress are both very circumstantial.
It would be
Excuse
super
me,
helpful.
Can I leave?
if our friend that we just saved decided to not be a dick and help us out.
Yeah, but we also just lied to him too, though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So,
He doesn't know that we lied.
Technically, we
I
just didn't
believe you.
fully disclose the truth.
We told him the truth as we saw it.
so as you guys see this, some of the guards kind of come in and it's like, kind of talking with the Lord here and talking. It's like, oh, and they kind of go over to Mr. Blastwind and kind of whisper amongst you. He's sending furtive glances over to you guys. You guys are all in manacles, by the way. You are completely restrained, with the
Do
exception
they
of
have
Cervantes.
halfling-sized manacles?
Oh yeah, they got them just for you, buddy. You're not escaping that easily, pal. Sorry. Guilty by
It's like they
association
knew.
today. But plus, you're just Shul. You've always been there. But now you're Derry. So he's kind of talking to him, and he leads him over to the dead bodies. And he's like, look here. And he rolls up a sleeve to show him the Zentarum symbol and everything. And they are careful kind of to not let them go past this room because the guards are in on it. They know that they've been working with the Zentarum for months, but at the same time they just said that this is basically a Zentarum attack on their home. And since you guys haven't actively tried to like hurt Lady Gralhund and because you've saved Lord Gralhund himself, they're not actively trying to be like, yes, send them away. So go ahead and you guys can kind of talk with the guards, and Mr. Crumley comes over. He's like, all right, those aren't too tight, are they?
No, they're
Mine are a little tight.
But my question is when is it a crime to stop another crime in progress?
What do you mean?
The owner of this house was under attack, and we stopped it and saved his life as he was bleeding out on the ground. So what I'm curious of is how is living on a street that was just under attack and stopping a crime in progress a viable option? I understand that your associate over there doesn't necessarily believe my halfling friend here, but neither being under attack or stopping a crime in progress are either
It's a crime.
crimes, actually, now that we want to talk about it. So my question is, why am I currently in manacles when I've just saved the establishment, the house that you are standing in, the owner of that house, I just saved his life, and you want to take me down to the station because of the coincidence?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage. Wes, make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Okay. As a rat?
Yep.
5?
Okay.
Two critical ones. I don't understand how that's possible, but apparently RNGesus hates me.
So, at this point, Lord Grolhun steps in. He's like, "Yes, sir, he's telling the truth. If not for these men, I would have bled out. Erstal Floxend
the City
and the
Watch arrived.
Zentarum were attacking us, trying to rob us of our riches, and fled at the sound of the City Watch approaching. I'm surprised you didn't encounter them." Let's make sure that he gets this. I'm gonna roll this off screen. Boop boop. Okay. And then let's roll for Mr. Cromley. Okay. Alright, so he has a bit more luck with Mr. Cromley than you guys do.
Well, he does own the place.
And so Mr. Cromley looks at you suspiciously, but kind of nods along with Lord Grolhund. Meanwhile, Barnabas Blastwind, out of the corner of his eye, Sarantis, you kind of see him go like this, and then whoosh, you're encased in basically a sphere of force as you're lifted off the ground. It's like, "Do you not think that I don't remember there was a druid as a part of this group?" And there's like a 50-50 chance that he's just talking to a rat, but he's a pretty smart guy. And you've just been running him around back and forth between the two rooms, kind of following him and shit. So that kind of arose his suspicions a little bit. What do you do?
Squeak, 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 squeak.
So since you're...
You see, you found my pet rat.
He narrows his glance at you. He's like, "I'm well aware this is a druid.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Well, I do have many cats at home. I suppose if it's just your everyday field mouse, I'll just take it home with me."
It
Squeak,
was my snack.
squeak, squeak, squeak.
All right.
That is also your snake.
Okay,
He's
so
a
you're
spirit.
encased in sphere of force right now, just kind of being carried around like a little fishbowl, but it's like almost like you're kind of skydiving. There's like air currents that are just keeping you into this sphere right now.
Okay.
You're just kind of
Basically in a hamster ball,
bouncing
but Darth
around.
Vader made it.
Yeah.
He's force choking you in a hamster ball.
He's not buying any of your shit now. So from there, Mr. Cromley kind of walks over. He kind of walks over here and he's like, "Excuse me, thank you." He's like, "Hey, Barney, you might want to come listen to what Lord Grolhund has to say. It seems like maybe these guys aren't the bad guys all around, you know?" "Well, that's besides the point. Didn't they interfere with our investigation?" "Well, I don't know. I mean, we weren't here yet." And he kind of comes over, and he comes along dragging his coin purse. And, he kind of takes a look at all of you. You guys want to say anything else?
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
We didn't know you were going to be coming here in your investigation.
Yeah, I mean, how
I mean,
are
you
we to
didn't
know that
tell
your
us
investigation
what you were
was
doing
completed
with your
here?
investigations. How are we supposed to know that coming here would be interfering with it?
Well, as we discussed prior, you told me that you would inform me or the City Watch of any information that was pertinent to this investigation, rather than take action by yourselves.
Well, we didn't know this information was pertinent to your investigation.
Had we done
Bluff
that,
check.
the gentleman right here would have been dead.
They were literally on the trails of the hooded figure, and you came here because you found out who the hooded figure was.
16.
Alright, let's see what he has to say. He narrows his eyes, but he's like, "Well, I suppose that could be true."
Also, the whole reason we came in the house was because we heard people fighting, right? So were we supposed to hear the fight and then run and get you and take more time and risk the fact that whoever lives here was going to get dead?
So are you saying that right now? Because that's not entirely accurate. You didn't
Yeah,
come in because
that's
you
not-
heard fighting.
Oh yeah, no, just kidding. That happened after the fact.
You basically broke and entered and then heard fighting, so...
Right,
that
but
is
you're
how-
allowed to
that
do
is
things during in order to stop a crime in progress negates a warrant, and seeing as how we're not police, we don't need a warrant. But you know, stopped a crime in progress.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Citizens
let
arrest.
people say the things because
So, I'm going to amend what he said so that it's not technically a lie.
Okay.
So, we heard fighting, and so we came to intervene in that. Would you prefer us just to come grab you and risk whoever was, being attacked dying?
So when you say this, Lord Grolhund is like, well, I know what I would prefer. And Barnabas Blastwind kind of whispers in the ear of Mr. Cromley, and Cromley's like, oh, go ahead, remove the manacles. And he's like, well, at least I've got a snack for my kitties. In the meantime...
Might I have a bite?
I would not change back. You are in a force ball that size. You're about to take some crazy
would
fucking
die.
damage if you do that.
Can I have him as a snack?
I mean, you could just do that and get your
It's,
barbarian
just,
roll.
it's a ball of blood.
I do really want to play a barbarian.
Well, go ahead and do it if that's what you want to do.
No.
No, I'm not talking about the barbarian thing. I'm saying if you want to release your form, that's fine.
Might I have the mouse for a snack?
You best be ready to put him in your
No,
mouth.
this is for my kitties, as I have stated before.
Give you
So
a
you're
goal.
just taking something from a crime scene?
I'm taking a rat from a house, yes.
From a crime scene.
It's my crime scene. I take lots of things from them.
Yes, but shouldn't it be entered
and you
into,
keep them
evidence
feed
locker?
them to your cats?
I mean, unless all of you are willing to admit that this is your druid, which I'm not even sure if you know or not, I'm taking this rat home.
What's a
I don't
druid?
know what it is, but I'm hungry.
Bluff check. You're full of shit. Nice
I don't
try,
care what it
short
is, but I'm
guy.
hungry.
Short guy? That's racist.
It's actually
is
just
racist.
accurate.
But it's still racist.
Eh.
Listen, you call me white trash, but the fact that you brought race into it doesn't make me any less white trash. But it's
People
still
could be short no matter what race they are.
Yes, but I am a halfling, which makes it racist.
But you're also short for a halfling. You're 2 feet tall.
That's true, you are.
Yeah, but it's
Like other
still
halflings
racist.
point and laugh, so.
I'm not turning back. I'm gonna wait until he gets home.
How long does
to
your
try-
wild shape last?
I think it's an hour.
Okay.
he's just
All
gonna
right.
be walking
You're gonna
around
wait
town.
for the cat
and
to swallow
fucking-
you whole and just turn back inside the cat.
Yeah, just hope that the cat doesn't.
Burst out of the fucking
Well, it's gonna
cat.
be really funny when the cat
Like
dressed up
fucking alien.
That's
I'm gonna
basically
open
what
my
happens.
mouth
As
and
soon as he
attempt
reverts
to
to
eat it
zero,
whole.
he automatically changes back.
Is it
So
nothing? Are we good?
he would get eaten and then turn, basically be at 0 HP when he
This
reverts
is super
back.
fun
Cat
because
explode.
no matter what happens, I like whatever happens. I love
No
the
matter
situation.
what, it's gonna
that
be
we
fun.
find.
I like. The way
I'm just
this is
waiting
going.
for him to
Let's
do
let it play out.
something so that I can choose one of the many adventures I've put him on now.
I'm staying in mouse form.
Okay, you're staying in mouse form for an hour. Okay. So
Can I
he's gonna be.
try to eat it, like open my mouth and
His
slowly try to hover over it.
Make a stealth check, and I'm pretty sure you take disadvantage based on you were played,
Yes.
right?
She's got chain.
Yeah. Ooh, baby.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Fucking nailed it,
She's
bud.
got chainmail.
What's up with the exclamation marks again?
So you lean forward and kind of like brontosaurus your neck out a little bit. Wide mouth. You can't unhinge your jaw like Sarantis can, but it's pretty intimidating as far as who is sucking their microphone's cock. God damn. Anyway,
It's Mike
Mike.
breathing.
Mike, fuck.
It's not. It might be the fan though.
It's the fan.
Here, wait, hang on. Let me.
I'll wait.
Mike, just move your mic unless it's ready to talk. So much easier.
Thanks, buddy. But now I'm enjoying fried pickle. Okay.
Show me that sweet bread.
Just like
Your jaw gets around the spherical bubble of air, And you crunch down on it, and Blastwind is literally watching you as soon as you lean forward to do it. And he's just letting you do it, and it's like spongy soft. He's like, "Are you that hungry?"
Yes, sir.
Make a persuasion check.
Nat 1.
That's how he's been rolling tonight. I would not be surprised. Welcome to the game, Sally. You suck. I believe in you, though. Do it, buddy.
Laps in
16! Yeah! Oh, very well, but I want to watch you eat it. And he gives it to you.
All right, I'm going to close my mouth
He's gonna
and
kiss
put
her.
the mouse under my tongue,
Okay.
and then make it look like I swallowed it. Just kind of go.
The funny thing about this, Sarantis has no fucking idea that this is what's gonna happen. He just thinks he's getting fucking eating. Wes, roll a D100 for me.
He rolls a 100. Oh.
It's just me, or are we only rolling 30, like in the 30s when we fucking get D100s?
Yeah.
As you grab the mouse by its tail, and you dangle it above your mouth, poof! Wes disbands his form, not entirely sure that this paladin is not going to eat him, thinking that he's the real mouse. And he collapses on you. Make a strength check, Sally.
I believe in you.
I was gonna let it happen.
You both collapse into a heap on the floor. I knew it!
Squeak.
You're not food?
So we all put surprised looks on our face. Like, that's Sarantis?
What? No way.
Bluff check.
I honestly
Oh,
didn't
wait.
even know he did that.
You guys didn't know, so that's fine. He made a pretty good stealth check.
And I did not see him turn into it.
Yeah. And it takes backsies. Okay. So, Blastwind is satisfied knowing that he was right, and not as annoyed that he didn't end up committing murder after all. So, what do you guys want to do?
Or kidnapping?
I mean, Kyle.
Are we free to leave?
Am I being detained? I'm just gonna get Bill Dobrin on these assholes.
Where's my lawyer?
I can't breathe.
So,
That may not have been the best thing to say there, Wes.
Yeah.
at this point, the City Watch are busy interviewing the members of the household. Both Lord and Lady Growlhund and the bodyguard, as well as the children, are kind of being looked over by the City Watch. Mr. Cromley doesn't have a problem with you leaving, but Barnabas Blastwind is like, "Well, I may have some follow-up questions tomorrow. If that's the case, I will see you at your tavern."
Please feel free.
I mean,
And,
do you expect us to stay at the tavern the whole day waiting for you in case you might show up?
Tomorrow? What day is tomorrow?
high noon.
We'll try to be there by brunch, of course, depending
Well-
on what you're serving for lunch.
Nothing.
I assure you, Gwendolyn. is-
Regardless, it'll be delicious.
Mice.
Miced? Did you just mispronounce mice?
No, I said mice.
He
It
did
sounds
say-
like you said mice with a T on the end. Miced. Like you were trying to say moist, but you couldn't figure it out.
Okay. He just gives you a weird look because he's kind of tired of your shit.
I don't blame him, dude.
And he
I
says
need
you
to
guys are
fire
all
up
free
and
to
let me
go. Speaking of which, I should probably
Mirandize us? Yeah, probably.
copy this guy's character over here.
So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of whispered Doc because I was waiting to see where it went, but I was just like, "Oh, Sally puts me in his mouth. Now I turn back."
Blowing his head off. Welcome to the game. It's always sunny in Waterdeep.
Just D&D
All I
thing.
do is I chomp down really fucking hard.
You gotta be careful with that high strength. That I almost killed one of our workers shaking his fucking hand.
Alright, so it's quickly approaching midnight. What do you guys want to do?
Fucking go home.
All right.
Hey guys, let's go check out that cemetery.
Yeah, now's the time.
The night time is the right time. The night time is the right time.
Over here.
The time when all our spell slots are done is the right time. When people still aren't at full health.
Speak for yourself. I haven't used any.
I'm cool.
With 2 strength, let's go.
I have taken 0 damage.
Let's get this.
I appear as though I have taken 0 damage.
I can't hear Mike except through Doc's mic.
Sorry, I muted it because the fan was being annoying.
Yeah, just so we can go back to the tavern and rest up. Heal. Have voice cracks because we're 12.
All right, so you guys head back to the tavern, and it's actually empty. All these people are gone. Oh my gosh, Mike. When you talk, turn it on. When you don't talk, turn it off.
I go to my armchair.
Or don't be right beneath the fan.
Yeah,
That
Doc,
too.
have better fan placement in your apartment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how the
fix
fuck?
feng shui, bud.
Bad. It's real bad. I can't move Dopey.
Oh, it's probably because I didn't add you into this one either. Hold on.
Where's my coin purse? I lost him.
He's dead.
We need software.
Wanted coin purse, and it's just a picture of
Sad we lost again.
missing coin purse. Please return to Troll Leaf's place if found.
Okay. You guys get there, and there are no candles on. It's all completely dark. What do you guys want to do?
I go to bed.
Samesies.
Same.
Okay.
Oh yeah, by the way,
I also go to bed.
As you guys leave the
Alright.
villa, you guys also notice that in the courtyard outside are numerous griffin riders that are part of the city watch that kind of flew in and landed in the courtyard. As you pass by, they're kind of regal and badass looking, but otherwise you don't really interact
So
with
cool.
them. Which
Dopey
bedroom
goes
is
to the back
Darius?
to that one.
This is your room.
My other riders group.
So Dopey would run up and ask to pet one.
The funny thing is, this was Sarantis' one chance to get a fucking bed, and he missed
Well,
it.
no, because you said that he's been here the whole time. So
Yeah,
if
but
he's
he
been here
doesn't
the
know
whole
that
time,
in real life.
yeah,
In
but
the rules of substitution, alakazam bippity bop, he was here the whole time.
Okay, so you guys go to bed. Everybody roll initiative. Hey guys, look! Weston acts surprised.
fuck.
23.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, I like how the thick boys are always just asleep.
Holy shit! I can cast spells again.
And everybody that had strength damage, it is now gone, following your long rest. I'm going to add you guys to the turn order. Give me a second. Margaret's just chilling there because I forgot to delete her.
So I think the next
What
one
the
level
fuck
up,
is
I would
Mike
actually
talking
just
about?
roll for
He just
my
goes, spells!
Wow.
When you think you're on mute. But you can hear people through Doc's mic. Okay,
I
so you guys
fully
should
figured that was
all
going to
be
happen. It's fine.
on the turn order. You can add yourselves depending on what you roll.
How do I always roll well to wake up, but I can't roll well to fucking go on actual combat?
I think that's why.
Well, the problem is you only listen to the first half of that Ben Franklin quote, where it was early to bed, early to rise. It makes a man both healthy and wise. You just missed out on the healthy and the wise part.
I mean the wealthy too, because almost all the money is mine.
I said healthy, but I'm glad you heard wealthy, because same. Cause I got
Wes
two
did
food
find
and
1,000
fucking
gold
thing.
by himself last session, so
True, but then he gave up all of it.
because he couldn't carry any of it.
I took 2 of those bars.
It's almost as if it was a part of my fucking plan.
It is as I have foreseen.
Evil finger
I took 2
steeple.
of those bars, so I have an extra 500 gold on me right now.
Jesus fuck.
No, you just have a gold. You just have gold bars right now. You don't have the gold.
True, I haven't sold them to turn them into 500 gold, but I'm going to.
All right.
How much
Start
money
a
do I have?
dragon press in the basement. Just gonna counterfeit gold.
Hey, Derry, what's your initiative, bud?
12.
Go ahead and add it to the thing right next to your name. And then I'll put everybody in order.
That's an 11. Oh no, that's a 12. Yeah. Look at
Wes,
the
what have
wrong-
we
Wow.
said about math? What have we said? He's like,
Just
Not
look-
out
fuck
loud.
you.
2.
Okay, so Dopey and Kaz, you guys both wake up at the same time. Both pretty early, but not before. Fuck, did I delete their things? Hold on.
Are you talking about Gwendolyn, Margaret, and the boys?
I might have deleted
Shall
them
not be named.
completely. They're gone forever. Let me see.
Control Z.
Yeah, bring everybody back. It's not working. Oh wait, no, that was for something else. All right, there's Gwen. There's one of the hirelings. Okay, nice.
Dopey wakes up and everybody's back in the tavern.
What the hell's going on? We're not open yet. Everybody out.
Jesus Christ, Sally, what the fuck?
Who the fuck are these people?
There's everybody.
Yes, that is the look on Toby's face right now.
Okay. There's that, and that should be everybody. Okay. So Gwen and Eustace and Blake are in the kitchen, rumbling up a nice breakfast buffet, because it's buffet-style day at Lift's Tavern. What the fuck is going on behind this? Get rid of that, because I can't even fucking look at that without laughing. That's so much better.
Yes, that is everybody's reaction to what
Market
that
improvement.
Just new rule, no green screens.
Okay. And she's getting out like trays of sausage, trays of eggs. There's a big old tray of biscuits, and she's gonna do it all on the counter, like self-serve. Everybody pays at the door, kind of deal. Fuck, where are the boys? Fuck them. They're both
Tell
the same
me,
character.
God.
They're in school.
Yeah, well, I'll find them.
No, they can't.
Is school not a thing?
School of hard knocks.
They're not old enough yet. But
Yeah, that would be
Getting
the great
getting
name of the
attacked
bar.
by fucking swarms of rats.
In a basement.
Yes,
and
dude.
then
Where the fuck are
attacked
our
by the arms of Hadar.
Yeah. That was great. Remember that time that he almost murdered children? That was my favorite.
Yeah,
And Kaz.
D6 fucking
Yeah.
necrotic damage to children.
No, it was 2d6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've got the spell.
And I had like 4 hit points. Yeah, that would have been.
By the way, it is
party.
Hadar, not Hadar.
Sure.
Hodor.
You got it, pal.
Yeah, it's fucking the arms of Hodor.
I would be okay with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Canon, it's now Hodor.
All right, so
They just
you guys
immediately
wake up.
hold all doors.
I'm gonna look for the boys later. Fuck this.
Yeah, the boys are doing the thing in the
They're
basement
just
where they just
hanging
sit
out.
up.
They're playing with their wooden sticks outside. I don't give a fuck.
They have boy swords. Remember that.
Yeah, that's why I said wooden swords. What do you guys do?
But I marked for them.
Their advanced stick.
+1 stick.
So Dopey is gonna keep a plate and then just sit at the bar and fill it safe.
Dopey, go ahead and make a perception check.
Six.
Okay, never mind. So you just-
Reggie.
You just grab a plate of food and sit down and start eating?
Yep.
Okay. Gwen comes out of the kitchen and says, "Oh, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you?"
Oh, you know, it's another beautiful day in paradise.
And as you guys are kind of chatting, Eugene, the tavern cat, appears in his favorite spot in a shaft of warm sunlight as the sun is rising over the city of Waterdeep.
Dopey immediately sprints over, scratches him on top of his head between his ears,
He fucking loves that shit.
then runs back into the
Okay. He follows you over to the bar. He's like...
So Dopey's gonna lower the plate to him and offer him some of the food.
He's up on the counter with you.
Oh, he's gonna nudge the plate towards him and offer him some.
He nabs like a big old piece of sausage, and he's like, and he kind of just takes it back to his spot,
Yeah, eat that sausage.
and he fucking devours it right here. Okay, Kaz, you're awake too. If you want to get off your phone.
Oh. No,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm at the
stage.
bar or at the on
He's on the
stage.
stage
I'm
playing.
doing the thing that I do every morning, where I just sit and like work on new music.
Oh, okay. So Gwen.
And notice how he
makes
doesn't get any better. The last bard roll, what was it? 2 ones?
It was pretty bad. Gwendolyn
No,
walks
I
over.
never.
You did. You got fucking like 8
8 or
gold.
something like that.
I
It was-
rolled
it
a
was
3,
definitely
a
a
1 and a
single
2 on heat metal.
That was pretty great. Yeah, I remember that. It made a guy sweaty. Good job.
He had the meat sweats.
How come Sally's just looking for more backgrounds? See? I knew it!
That's his character, right?
I know he sleeps, dude. These are his dreams.
Okay, so you guys see Gwendolyn walk over. Gwendolyn walks up to you, Kaz, and she's like, "Oh, good morning, sir. Would you care for some breakfast? We've got quite the buffet growing over here. We've got lovely white sausage gravy, sausage, eggs, biscuits."
It's like sausage gravy and like takes off.
Okay.
He just like sprints to the bar.
Oh, okay. So
Through her,
she hasn't
so
put...
knocking her down. The whole
No,
train in her hands.
no.
Everywhere.
See, so she was standing here, right? So I jump on this chair and like over the table and around.
Make an acrobatics
the bar.
check. No, I'm just kidding. That's fine.
Cool.
That's fine.
Hang on, I have to look up what acrobatics.
She hasn't
is, 'cause I
actually
don't
put the
have a
food out for everybody to collect off the bar yet, so she kind of points towards the kitchen where the other 2 halflings are steady at work, preparing more and more food. They expect a pretty turnout for breakfast.
Cool.
So what do you want to grab?
I go and make a plate.
You getting them B's and G's?
Yeah.
That's southern for biscuits and gravy.
Just
so you
gravy,
know.
yeah.
So
Just making sure.
with Gwen standing in front of me, I'm gonna look at her and see if she's wearing anything new in the ear department.
She's wearing a pair of purple gem earrings that dangle lightly and match her blouse.
And Dobby's gonna smile to himself and continue eating.
Okay. And she, let's see if she notices that you notice. Oh man, she does.
Oh my god,
So, she sees
I was
you
just
looking at them and
noticing
is
you
like, "Oh,
noticing me.
You like them, sir? My boyfriend got them for me, and that cheeky little man just snuck them into my pockets."
Damn.
Did he now? Well,
Yes.
I'm glad that you like them. They look very good-ish.
I've been planning that for a
Knowing
week.
extra stuff about Dopey and people he doesn't like.
As soon as he said I sneaked them into her pockets, I was like, I got a fucking idea.
Let's ruin this halfling's
So,
life.
the only reason that worked for you is because I rolled well on sleight of hand.
I know. That's why it was so great. It's because
like
it's
it's all
also
coming
your
together.
fault.
Yes.
Dopey's about
allegedly.
Dopey's about to give somebody a fucking Glasgow smile.
How come you?
Yeah, somebody's about to get goblined.
Oh god, Sally doesn't know about the goblin.
What?
It's okay. Tell him to watch all the episodes.
Sally
He'll learn.
doesn't know about the goblin.
The goblin was in the very first game before we started streaming.
Oh yeah, we didn't stream that one.
Oh yeah.
Man, did you just
Just
threaten Gwendolyn of all people's life? Jesus.
No, I'm. Dopey's gonna ask her how come she's never mentioned her boyfriend and what's his name, where does he work, and what's his social security number, and where does he sleep, and does he leave
have
the
I-
door unlocked?
Have I never?
Mostly the last 2 though. Where does he sleep and is the door unlocked?
I mean, door unlocked is kind of semantic. I can get in.
She's like, oh, have I never mentioned Derek before? Well,
Derek.
He's a lovely young man. We just met maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. He was actually a patron of Lifts. The first day we opened, and he. God damn it, that baby's got to go, man. Thank you.
It's
Crying
Dopey
women.
right now.
Please
It's
don't
Dopey
do
on the
this.
inside.
Dopey on the inside is a raging ball of anger.
Very pointy
she
bits,
mentions
daggers.
that he's a city watchman.
Oh, of course he is.
He looks very dashing in the uniform, if
Mm.
I don't say so myself. Go ahead and make a perception
Chuckles.
You
check.
could always
Take a
steal
what?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I can't, hear you over a mic being loud as shit. 9.
Steal a city
It
watch
doesn't take
uniform.
much to notice that she is blushing deeply. Talking about Derek.
Laughs in hat of disguise.
Something tells me Derek's not that, very nice of a guy.
Oh my
considering-
gosh, with the stilts. When's the last time you guys checked the Nimblewright detector, by the way?
Whenever
at the
we
house.
leave and go anywhere, I'm always playing with it.
Okay, so
He's
we'll
a
just
fidgety
assume
little
that you
dude.
guys did it at Growlhund Villa, kind of like when the conversation with Mr. Blastwood was going on. And when you did it then, it activated, but as you watch it, it's slowly getting slower and slower, and before it stops.
So anyway, back to Derek.
Yeah.
Derek,
Let's talk about Derek.
not that great of a person taking, I want to say responsibility. That's not the fucking word.
Well, he probably doesn't even
Taking
know that
credit.
about the earrings yet. She probably just thinks it was him.
Yeah, you're right.
I just smash all of the food in front of me and then go back to the stage and let him just dig his own grave.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
I'm like,
Sarantis,
just-
you're the next one to wake up and join the fray.
I come.
You're still in bed.
Yep. I saw him come down, so I thought you said that he was awake, and I was like, well, we tied, so.
I get my spot at the bar. I get some food, and then I just eat.
Okay. Dopey, do you want to fill Sarantis in on the sitch that's going on right now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till after we leave the.
Yeah, they're not crime.
This is gonna be
pals
like the most
Dopey and I
epic
are.
side quest, chaotic, evil, murder hobo bullshit. When you kill the boyfriend of the girl that doesn't even know you like her,
Also a cop.
who is a cop? Oh my god! Oh man, it's
Hey,
like I
by the
planned
way,
this.
Cat,
I'm thinking my
do
alignment.
you still have that necklace of fireballs?
I do.
Can I borrow it?
I can't believe you guys didn't just fireball that one room
Flattered
full
that you're
of people.
asking and
That
not
would have been
just
so
trying to
epic.
steal it from me.
I mean, I could, but we're in the same party, so.
Dotagor and Derry, you guys wake up.
Cool. I will eat
Very
food,
good.
and then I am also going to go to the wizard weed store and buy some health potions.
Okay, go ahead and let's actually.
I just
look and
cast
see.
Terrifying Whispers.
And then when Dottiger goes to the wizard weed store, Dopey goes with
We'll
him.
do that as part of your mini RPs because we're getting close to the end here tonight. But so you guys all have a lovely breakfast from the breakfast buffet being ready
Really
for
selling.
your tavern to open for brunch. We're gonna leave it off right here. Basically, everybody is recovered from the evening before. Sally, I'm sure you probably have a lot of questions. So if you want the short version, I would direct you to our Discord where the journal is. If you want the long version, there's a video of the last 5 sessions, as well as a bonus video of Wes just being a complete idiot most of the time.
Not just
Really?
me.
Well, there are 2 other instances in a 16-minute video that take about 30 seconds. But yes, mostly Wes. Fucking baby. But yeah, so check that out. Everybody that's watching us on the stream, feel free to join our Discord. It's in the Twitch links. It's also on every YouTube video for just D&D things, or should I say hashtag just D&D things. Thanks for stopping by and watching. The video will probably drop on Tuesday as per the usual. Does anybody have any questions for me before we close it for the night?
Did we level up?
Yes.
With that level, would changing characters be a possibility?
Do you really,
Just
really,
take a level of barbarian and you can
Dude,
rage.
druid barbarian? I change into a grizzly bear and I rage. I'm pretty sure that's
Actually,
not real, but that would
That'd be
funny.
cool as
You
fuck,
got
though.
to rage and then change into a grizzly bear.
Look at the snake band bear pig.
Man, bear pig. But yeah,
Yeah,
so you guys
well,
are all level 4. Congratulations, Sally. The least effort that has ever been made to go to level 4. I appreciate you.
He was doing the Lord's work with all those.
He was
guys.
trying real hard to RP that, and I kind of steamrolled over that. I'll give you plenty of opportunity to do that. Don't worry. We, as a group, typically waste a shit ton of time. So
90% of it is on dumb bullshit and
Yeah.
less.
And mostly, I just wanted to get you guys out of the goddamn Gralhund Villa tonight, so that you
Yeah, I
guys
wanted to
could
get the
some,
fuck up out of there too.
some
man.
leveling done. If you guys have any questions after we close out, feel free to hit me up on Discord or text me, homie. But thanks for coming, Sally. Welcome to the group. I hope you had fun. I hope you continue to enjoy yourself here and try to chew rats that are people. That's my favorite.
Oh,
All right, guys. Thanks again. Have a good night.
Yeah. See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's me, Naked, and on behalf of the crew, I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please consider hitting the like button, and if you want to see more D&D tomfoolery, please feel free to subscribe, as more videos are on the way. You can also catch us live every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/nakedshamus. Just follow the link below. Thanks again for watching. Farewell for now.